Yo, what is up everybody? OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ Live. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We've got a great show for you guys. Tons of new details. Monster Hunter Rise. New footage of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity to talk about. Man, we've got lots of stuff to go over, man. Like, we got Xbox and Nintendo relationship. I had a video on that this morning on a somewhat controversial topic. Man, there's a lot to talk about, guys. There's a lot to talk about. So, before we get into anything here, guys, I want to thank all of you guys for joining me today. Seriously, you guys are all amazing. Let's go over some Ninja news. Like I said, we had a brand new video on the channel right now. Make sure you guys hit the notifications. And of course, like always, Shamsa with the California Smash. Thank you so much, Shamsa, once again proving the Hokage-S, the top elite ninja of the village. Once again, Shamsa coming through with those GOAT emotes. You guys let Shamsa know that she's much appreciated here in the chat, guys. Thank you so much, Shamsa. Let's get your name up on the board as well. Shamsa, Stream Hokage, and Top Stream Ninja as well. Thank you so much for supporting the Elite Ninja Village. Appreciate you, Shamsa, like always. Looking forward to playing some more Among Us a little bit earlier this Friday, okay, guys? So make sure you guys come out for Among Us. Bye-bye. Shamsa's definitely the GOAT, the Hokage-S, as I like to call it. Chat box is broke. Yeah, it's broke, but I'm trying to get it to work. Like, I tried to refresh it to work. Let's see if it pops up here, guys. All right, so just give it a second. What's up, Peter? Welcome. Yeah, it looks like the chat box is just saying, nah, man, we good. we good for today. You know, that's what the chat box is saying. We're good for today. It looks like the chat box does not want to work. So, that's unfortunate. No chat box today, unless it decides to just pop up. Or what I can do is I can do this. I can remove it, and then I can try to see if I can add it back, and then we'll see how that works. So we'll see how that works if the chat box decides that it wants to work. Coming up pretty soon here. Nah, it doesn't want to work. It really doesn't want to work. Yeah, the chat box doesn't want to work, guys. I'm sorry. Don't know why it doesn't, but it doesn't. So maybe I can add a new source later. All right. So let's go and let's get into the Elite Ninja news. So we had a brand new video for you guys, so make sure you guys check out that video. Xbox and Microsoft relationship. I saw Party Man saying that he liked the video, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, dude, what's up? See, now it's like annoying me that the chat box isn't working, which, I mean, it doesn't matter. You guys have the chat box on the side anyway, but like, it's still just like, I guess for like the replay or people that are on the TV or something, I don't know. Here, let me see if I can add a new source instead. Chat box 2, version 2. Alright, so yeah, let's just do that. Let's just see how. Let's see if this one works. No, that one doesn't work either. It looks like there's something wrong with YouTube's encoding. So I'm gonna have to do something else later for it, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove it. And just add the regular chat box back, and then hopefully next time it works. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So yeah, it's just flat out not working. The channel on the screen is distracting. Yeah, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. Well, there we go. It's if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Anyway, let's go and get into shoutouts. Also, Elite Ninja stuff, guys. Let's see if we can get some new Elite Ninja today. We are, what is it? 5, 6, 7 off from our Elite Ninja goal. We're trying to hit 315 for a bonus stream. So if you want to join up, become an Elite Ninja, play Mario Kart with us, Among Us, other games as well. We got Steve coming in Super Smash Bros. Next week. Make sure you hit that join button. Join up for a $1.99 tier or higher if you want to support. All sorts of cool perks as well. All right, and emotes too, and emotes as well. All right, so let's go and let's get into shout outs. If you're here in the chat, feel free to say hi. I'll be more than happy to say hi back to all my lovely people here in the village. I see Frank R is here. What's good? I don't know what you're talking about, Philip. You said, LOL, you all suck so much at it, though. Suck so much at what? You didn't even mention what we suck at. Let's see here. Logic Unfolded. What's good, Logic Unfolded? Welcome to the stream. Ice Sonic, what's good? Welcome. Party Man, what's good, Party Man? Welcome. Dake Meme Center X, what's good? Among Us, well, we all suck at it. Actually, we have some really good players. I'm not very good at the game. Well, I'm always with somebody, always with my team is always makes the wrong decisions. So, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm all right, though. I'm getting better. But no, there's actually a lot of good Among Us players here, to be honest. Chuba's really good. Party Man's pretty good. Night Moon's not bad at times. We have some pretty good players. So I wouldn't go that far. Let's see here. Jay Jaretha, what's good? Welcome to the stream. And I would say Shamsaner, her nephews actually aren't bad either. Shamsa's not bad either, too. So, Dawson, what's good, man? Welcome. The Rev, what is good? And Shamsa, if you want some music, let Dank know, or you can DM me some. I know we haven't gotten any new tracks in a while, but if you want me to play your old ones, feel free. Or you can just let me know in the chat. Good to see you guys here. Madani, what's good, Madani? Welcome to the stream. I already know that, man. I saw it on Twitter. Let's see here. I mean, what does it matter if we suck, if we're having fun? Yeah, I mean, I don't know why it even matters. Like, we suck at the game. Like, what does it matter? You're not playing anyway, Philip, so what do you care? Like, how does somebody suck at The Last of Us? Or not The Last of Us, Among Us. It's like, it's just a weird game. It doesn't matter about skill in that game. Who cares? Let's see here. Don't forget my emotes. Oh, Frank R. The thing about it is that we need to get some new emote slots. So I was hoping that by the time that we would actually get like past like 350, so we can actually get some new emote slots. But we haven't gotten any. We've been teetering right around 300 to 315. So there's no new emote slots. So we got to get some new Elite Ninja. Because we need to get the Big Milo emote. I anticipated that we get more Elite Ninja so we can have more emote slots. But we're maxed out. We are maxed out. Let's see here. TP Drag, what's good? Jay Will, what's up, man? Welcome. Logic Unfolded, how's it going? Roggy Froggy, what is good? Elias, what's up, man? Yep. Dior Wilson, what's good? Welcome. Young CA, what's up, man? Anthony Rudd, what is good? Ray Lopez, what's good, man? Welcome. Dark Synchron, what's up, man? Welcome. Oh, the chat box is back, but I think it's only on Twitch, though. It just started working out of nowhere. Hold up. At least on Twitch, it started working out of nowhere. Let's see here. Who else did I miss? Ice Sonic, what's good, man? Welcome. Hey, there we go. Wait, no. It's still just Twitch. YouTube's on that BS. Anthony Rudd, what's up? Welcome. Mega Moose Man, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. How you doing today? The Backhouse, what's good? Welcome. What is good? Yeah, it's still just Twitch. If it's just gonna be just Twitch, then we might as well just not have it on. Let's see here. SGT Crack, what's good, man? Welcome. KBA Films, what's good? SR20. I've already talked about that in various videos, man. So feel free to watch all my Super Smash Bros. Prediction videos where I've talked about different characters who I think can be in, man. Let's see here. Glenn the Frog, what's good? Steven Bruton, what's good, man? Welcome. JR Yeet, what's good, man? Welcome. Sebastian Guerrero. Thank you so much, Sebastian Guerrero, with the $10 donation. Appreciate that. $10. And he says, hey, OJ, a couple days ago, I beat Sunshine. I'm here to celebrate. I couldn't come yesterday because I was busy. It's all good, Sebastian. Thank you for the $10. And congratulations for beating Super Mario Sunshine, man. That's cool. It's a great game. I like it. I think it's all right. Not my favorite Mario game, but it doesn't have to be. So yeah, good stuff, man. Congratulations on that. And thank you for the $10, man. Let's give some love respected emotes to Sebastian Grill with the $10 Hollis. Shout outs, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. That's very nice of you to donate $10, bro. Let's see here. Duke Triwalker. What's good? Ice Sonic said you're going to go on Twitch instead. That's fine. You can watch wherever you want to watch. It's all good. If you want to watch on Twitch, that's cool. If you want to watch on YouTube, that's also cool as well. So yeah, I don't really have any spare time, so I haven't been playing anything outside of what we play on stream so far, man. No spare time here. Let's see here. So yeah, no spare time. SR20 with the $1.99. I didn't know if you wanted a music track or anything, dude. But if you wanted a music track, let me know. I'm more than happy to get you a video game track while Shamsa works on some tracks that she's gonna get us. But thank you for the $1.99, man. That's very nice of you. Appreciate that. You guys give SR20. I think it's SR20 Life. Is that what it's supposed to be? SR20 LIF. Thank you for the $1.99, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's very nice of you. But to be honest, yeah, I haven't really been playing much outside of what we play on stream, Mario Kart, and that's really it. I play a little bit of Persona, but like I said, I'm gonna keep Persona to myself, you know, just kind of play on my own time when I feel like it. MG Joey, what's up, man? Welcome. I'm having a good day, man. How are you? All right. Is it a Nissan? Is that what it is? It's a Nissan? Okay, cool. All right, so let's go and get into the topics here, guys. I think I said hi to everybody. Oh, Karen Buckley, what's good? Hero of Anime, what's good? Welcome. Charity Scott, what's up, Charity? Welcome to the stream. I'll answer random questions towards the end, guys. I know some people are asking me about like Resident Evil and all this other stuff. Like, I'll answer all those towards the end. Let's get through some of the topics here. All right, so let's start off with Monster Hunter Rise. We've got some new Monster Hunter Rise interviews that dropped and just giving us more details about the game. And right now, basically, they said that the game started development about 4 years ago. So it's been in development since 2015, 2016-ish. After Monster Hunter Generations. So it's been in development for a while. I heard about it in 2017. So that's when I first heard about it. I had a source that told me that there was definitely a Monster Hunter game for a Nintendo platform in development, you know, which was presumably the Switch. So yeah, I heard about that. I heard about it, and I reported on it. There was a new rumor that came up, you know, that Capcom was working on a Monster Hunter game. So yeah, they did say that some of the designs, the monster designs were inspired by Yokai Watch or Yokais, or just no Yokais, not Yokai Watch, Yokai. So that's just Japanese folklore ghosts. But they are still animals. There are 14 different weapon types. There's no big expansions planned, so like an Iceborne type of thing. There's no like Iceborne planned right now at this point. And there could be a Monster Hunter movie collaboration with it. I don't know what that means, but there could be that. Capcom also did say that they didn't look into Monster Hunter World. This is what Tsushimoto said. He said they didn't look at the Monster Hunter World, that they always planned on doing a unique Monster Hunter game. And wanted to have their own concept and wanted to have their own unique Monster Hunter game for the hardware that you're releasing it on, that you can't ignore that. You can't just try to fit Monster Hunter World into the Switch, you know? So that's what I was trying to tell people, you know? I was trying to let people know about that back then, and people weren't really trying to hear what I had to say, especially on the content creator side. A lot of people weren't trying to hear what I had to say, which was fine, you know? But I was very confident in my source, and I was very confident in the information out there that there was going to be a Monster Hunter made for the ground up for the Switch. You know, I was pretty confident about that. And I'm glad to see that it's finally, you know, been, you know, it's here. We can know about it, you know, it's like a thing now, you know? So that's pretty cool. So they also said that, that they were really trying to just do their best to work on the Switch and get everything going, you know, have it work portably. Also have it work on the console, have everything set up to where it was, you know, to where everything would work well for what it was, you know. And they did talk about getting the RE engine on the Switch and how that was kind of a challenge. Here's what they had to say on that. They just said it was a challenge. It was the first time bringing the RE engine onto the Switch, so there was a lot of background engineering work that had to be done to a target, you know, or to achieve what they wanted to do. So they worked really hard on getting that Monster Hunter or RE engine on the Switch and have like nice lighting and shadows, and you know, making sure the performance was good enough and targeting a comfortable 30 frames per second. So and using the power of the Switch in terms of it. And they said it was challenging, but it was really rewarding. And the cool thing about this is because, once again, you know, the big thing was everyone saying, well, why is Capcom, you know, why they asked Nintendo to you know, to put more RAM into the system if they were just gonna bring ports over, which people are weird because they don't realize that a PS3 or 360 port, it could definitely benefit from more RAM on the system just being on there by getting better frame rates, better resolutions, all that stuff like that. But I mean, that's beside the point. But it's because they wanted to create something bigger for it, but it's gonna take time. You know, it's like you can't snap your fingers and all of a sudden Monster Hunter, a wild Monster Hunter appears on the Switch in the first year, which I felt was unfair. Like I have my criticisms for Capcom too, just like anybody else, but I felt that it was very unfair of Nintendo fans to be sitting there and bashing the hell out of Capcom because Monster Hunter World's coming to the PS4 and Xbox One, two platforms that had been out for 2013, 2014, 15, 16, 17, for 4 years before the Switch even released. I mean, I thought that was extremely unfair to bash Capcom over that. Extremely unfair, and a very lack of just basic common knowledge of development, you know? So that's what made me a little irritated with Switch fans, that they were so whiny about it, you know? They gave them literally no time. So yeah, either way. Shout outs to Jonathan Haggins. Thank you so much for the Jonin tier pledge. Going up past the Chunin tier, straight to Jonin tier. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the Jonin tier pledge. Hitting us with that Makikushin Engon. Let's go, guys. Let's get some more people. Let's get to 315. I know we can get 6 more people to Elite Ninja up. Let's get it. Thank you so much, Mr. Jonathan. And remember to refresh the stream and get your perks, Discord, and get your emotes, of course, and also get into our Among Us, Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart streams, all that good stuff, man. So yeah. Sakura's theme from Street Fighter Alpha. Yeah, I can play that for you, man. Thank you, SR. Says, I'm normally on Twitch, but you said this was the way to go. Yeah, this is probably a little bit better. More people here. Yeah, the RE, it's the same engine. It's the same engine, real fast. It's the same engine that they use for the newer RE Resident Evil games. So like Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Resident Evil Village. It all uses the RE engine. But Monster Hunter World didn't use the RE engine. That used MT Framework, the older engine. Wait, hold up. You said Street Fighter Alpha, right? The original? Just Alpha 2? Is this one okay? Hey, what's up, Mandy? Welcome to the stream. Thoughts on Monster Hunter Rep and Smash? Yeah, I've already made multiple videos on my YouTube channel about that, Michael Dragoon, so check out that. But yeah, I think it's possible, but I have more videos where I talk about it more on the YouTube channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Jonathan. So what do you guys think about this, man? What do you guys think about what they had to say here? I really hope there's no collaboration with the movie. It looks like hot garbage. I mean, we'll see what the collaboration actually is. I mean, you could probably just ignore it, to be honest. Let's see here. I also wish they put Tonfa's back in Monster Hunter. I mean, it was the weapon with air dash. Okay, Tonfa's. So do we know? We don't know all the weapon types that are going to be in this, do we? Or what? Let me play that again. That was pretty short. So let me replay that one. Check your DM for music. All right, I got you. Right after this, we'll play some new music. All right, cool. Thank you, Shamsa. I appreciate that. We'll get your music going. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Mandy? Been playing Sunshine. It's pretty good. Probably won't top 64 Odyssey. It's all good. It's all good, party man. It's not gonna be for everybody. This is the first Monster Hunter game I'm getting since the Wii game. Oh, Monster Hunter Tri? Yeah. I've got the other Monster Hunter games, but I just didn't really play them, man. Like, they're cool, but like, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've never really gotten into Monster Hunter too much. I've tried. I'm definitely gonna play Monster Hunter Rise quite a bit, though. I'll try to get into it. Is it me or is it just a little bit quiet? I'm hitting yellow bars and I'm sometimes hitting red, so I don't know how I'm quiet. My audio seems pretty good. Have you checked your volume on your end, dude? Let me open my sound settings. Let's see where my mic is. My mic is at. Sound recording properties levels. Nah, I'm at 70. I'm at 77 level on my mic, so everything is right in line with how I usually am. So you might want to turn up the volume on your set, man. Let's see here. So what's up, Neon Black Beast? Welcome to the stream. Let's get some new music here, guys. This is one of Shams's picks here. All right. Some interesting music. This girl kind of looks like Sailor Moon. I got Monster Hunter Tri, but I got old fast. Maybe did you play multiplayer? Did you play multiplayer? Seems like everyone's saying that the audio's good, so you guys need to turn up. You guys need to turn up your volume on your end, okay, guys? I bet it took Capcom at least ever since. I bet it took Capcom at least ever since the release of PS4 to fully complete World. That was 2013 after Monster Hunter 4 was released in 3DS. Yeah, it took them it took them about 4 to 5 years to make Monster Hunter World. Yeah, they started in 2013 and they finished in 2018. So about 4 years, about a little bit over 4 years. We know the basic types of weapons that are going to be in the game in Monster. Wait, in what's MW? Was that your abbreviating for Monster Hunter Rise? No, didn't really get into multiplayer in that game. Yeah, that's why it got old. Monster Hunter is not a game that you just play by yourself. Monster Hunter is a multiplayer game. So if it got old for you fast, that means you're not playing it right. You got to play multiplayer to get the most out of it. It's not a single player game. I mean, you can play single player and that's fine, but it's a multiplayer game. I don't think people talk enough about how damn good Monster Hunter Rise on Switch though. I think it looks good though. I think people have been talking about. That's probably one of the most striking things that people have mentioned about Monster Hunter Rise is how good the game looks, you know, with the RE engine. So I think that's definitely something that people have brought up quite a bit. That I've seen at least. I was in Nibble's comment section, Nibellion, and there was people that are saying, man, that looks really good. Like, it looks really good for, you know, for the hardware it's running on. And they did a good job with the game. So yeah, I think there's definitely people out there, you know? Let's see, Monster Hunter, okay, Monster Hunter Rise, okay, got it. They actually started developing Monster Hunter Rise on the 3DS because they didn't have the Switch dev kit, apparently, so they were trying stuff and do plannings on 3DS. Yeah, but it never really got that far though, because by 2016 they already had a Switch dev kit, and they had already been talking to Nintendo even before that. So they knew that there was going to be some type of more powerful Switch, you know, like Nintendo hardware. So it wasn't like they were planning on releasing it on the 3DS. Not for Maximilian. He's the graphics junkie. He thinks the game would be better on other consoles. I disagree. Well, I mean, I don't know why he thinks it'd be better on other consoles, because the game Monster Hunter World is already on. That's the game that they're supporting. They're supporting Monster Hunter World. So why put out another game of Monster Hunter on the other consoles? Like, what's the point of doing that when they already have a game that's currently being supported with content, which would be Monster Hunter World, which it looks great on there, you know? So I don't get that. Mac's first Monster Hunter game was World, so that's why new players sticking with them. Okay. Got it. No, it's all good. That's fine. But if that's his opinion, that's fine. I didn't actually look at his reaction or anything like that. But if he thinks that that's fine too. If he feels that it would be better on a different platform, or he feels like it would be much better or whatever the case, that's fine. That's his opinion. He's allowed to have it. I mean, it definitely run like better frame rate and look better for sure. I mean, if they're using like the RE engine, the Switch is less powerful, so I can understand from that standpoint. Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, for other people who want to be able to play on the go, who like that type of Monster Hunter game, you know, this game was literally like, I think it was being made in almost not co-development, but Monster Hunter World was being developed and this game was being developed at the same time. So it's like, you guys, they got their game. Now it's time for the Switch owners that want to be able to play anywhere that they want to get their game made for them. So that's how Capcom's doing it. So I don't have a problem with that, you know? Because you have to remember, this game was being made and developed in 2015, 2016. Monster Hunter World was still being developed at that time. It wasn't finished. So, you know, they were focusing on what they were going to do there, and then everybody else was focusing on Monster Hunter World. So play Monster Hunter World, enjoy Iceborne, and enjoy all the content there, you know? So yeah, I think it's fair. I think that's fair, right? Switch owners had to wait. PS4, Xbox One owners, and PC, they got their Monster Hunter game, you know, way before. So I don't see what the problem is. Let's see here. I was on yesterday. I streamed yesterday. I'm definitely a graphics junkie, but I think it looks great. Given the hardware Switch is, yeah, that's fine. No problem there. Yeah, but he totally thinks the game would benefit from better improved graphics. He thinks the game would benefit from higher res frame rate and so on. I mean, well, yeah, that's his opinion, and yeah, the game would be better graphically and also frame rate rise if it was like on PS5 or on whatever. I mean, that's factual, that the game would run better and look better if it was on stronger hardware, but that's not the point. That's superseding when the game was in development. They made the game for the stronger hardware. This game was being made for Switch in particular, while Monster Hunter World was being made. So they can't make two separate games for both of the platforms when they were both being developed at the same time. Do you guys see what I'm trying to say here? Like, he's not factoring that into account. They were literally making it for Switch, while Monster Hunter World, the bigger graphic game or whatever, was being made for PS4, Xbox One. And by the way, is backwards compatible to where you're going to get 60 frames per second on Xbox Series X. So if you want the better graphics, you want all that stuff, they have it there for you on Xbox Series X. And there'll probably be like a Monster Hunter World 2 where that will be for that audience. So it's just being, you know, a little bit greedy, I would say, on that end, or not looking at it in the full scope. Because these two games were in development at the same time. How is Capcom going to sit there and make it for everything? You know, when they were focusing on one system for what they were doing. Switch didn't get Monster Hunter World, and there are fans that want that. So there's no way they could have done it for everything, you know, because they were literally co-developing these two games side by side. So I don't understand that viewpoint. Like, I get what he's trying to say. Like, he's factual about if the game was made for it, but it wasn't, because they were making Monster Hunter World at the same time, you know? So that's the reason why it wasn't made for it. So it doesn't matter to say, oh, it would be better on that platform. You got that game. You know what I'm saying? That was Monster Hunter World, you know? Like, it's not, oh, well, now that this game is being announced, it would be better on this other. Dude, you got the game that would be better graphically, frame rate, and all that. That was Monster Hunter World. You know, that's what he's not factoring in. No, you got that game. This is the game for the Switch. This is the Monster Hunter World for Switch. Your game came first. All right? Your game came first, and that was Monster Hunter World. This is the Monster Hunter World for the Switch audience, you know? So that's what he's not factoring in, because these were being developed at the same time. You know? That's kind of how I see it. But the Monster Hunter Rise could eventually come to PS5 and Xbox Series X. So, I mean, like, it's not like they never said anything about it being a outright exclusive forever or anything like that. So I do think that it's very possible that this game does come to other platforms too, you know, later down the line. Let's see here. Monster is the main game, so he's not very knowledgeable about it. Well, no, I think he's just saying what most fans would say after playing World, right? Okay, they see World is announced. They've been playing World for the past, 2 years plus, and then they see a new game. Oh, well, why isn't it on the platform that I'd want to play it on with the graphics, frame rate, whatever the case is, right? So, I mean, like, I get the viewpoint, and like I said, he's not wrong. He's actually right about that. But the problem, though, is that he's not thinking past the surface layer of, well, wait a minute, that was the game. Monster Hunter Rise, that's the world version for the Switch. They were being made at the same time, You guys already got the better graphics, better performing game, and you got Iceborne. And they got Iceborne, which is a huge expansion to the original. Like, that's, go play that. That's yours. Play it, have fun. This is one that was being made for Switch owners because they didn't get their Monster Hunter World, right? They didn't get a Monster Hunter game made for this. So this one's made for the Switch for right now. Later, maybe it's ported over, Capcom says that, Capcom says that it's a mainline game. There is no more numbers with games. They don't want to title it, but they said that, like, people were trying to say that Monster Hunter World wasn't a mainline game. It is. Capcom was no longer going with numbers now. They're just going to be calling them whatever fits the theme of the game. So they're just going to go with that. They're not going to go with numbers anymore. So no, Monster Hunter Rise is absolutely a mainline game, which they did say. Obviously it's not a spin-off. I mean, you can just look at the game and tell that it's not. It's not Monster Hunter Stories or something like that. It's not a sequel, or it's not a re-release of something already released. It's its own unique Monster Hunter game with a bunch of new monsters and cool weapons and story and everything. So I don't understand why anybody's confused. What are people confused about? They don't have to be numbered for it to be mainline. Monster Hunter World is literally Monster Hunter 5, but they're not calling it. They're not going by numbers anymore. They're just gonna go by the theme of the game, Hey, what's up, Abaddon? Welcome. There are no more numbers, though. This is plus Monster Hunter World is still getting more. Exactly, it's still getting content. So I don't see what the, this would have been better on whatever. No, it will be, let people who want to play it portably get theirs. You play yours, like you play your game that has better graphics and frame rate and all that. Let people get their game that they want to play portably and other stuff like that, So, I think Iceborne sold more than 4 million, though. Iceborne sold more than 4 million. Monster Hunter World got their last update a couple days ago. Capcom is done with it. Oh, got the last update? But still, there's still plenty of content, though. I doubt everybody's beaten everything, right? Agreed. Let's switch users to get Monster Hunter game. This is what do you mean? World was popular in Japan. It broke the West as well. It was on several platforms. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? What did I say with it that you're having problems with? I didn't say anything that it didn't sell good. What are you talking about? Some people are like cavemen, easily amused by anything remotely bright and colorful. That's what complains about. But Monster Hunter isn't bright and colorful. This one isn't. The dude in the, well, you gotta tag who you're talking about, otherwise nobody knows who you're talking to. I bought the one on Switch that's out. Bad controls turned me away. Bad controls? There's nothing wrong with Monster Hunter's controls. Controls just fine. And you thought those were bad? Oh my god, yo, you should play the ones on the PSP or the 3DS without the Circle Pad Pro. Whenever Switch doesn't get a game, no one bats an eye. But Lord forbid PS systems don't get a game, and it's hyped, but Nintendo platform does. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's what I've noticed. That's like an old school type of thing that I've noticed with lots of Switch games. I mean, like, Lord forbid Switch gets a game that's made for it, and people have something to say. But that's fine. Like I said, everybody has their preference of what they want, and everything. Let me see. That's how Monster. Hold up. Mac Mega with the $3 donation, and he says, "Can you play Smash Song on the link, please? Also, am I wrong for being more hyped for Monster Hunter Stories? than Rise? Well, no, not necessarily, because Monster Hunter Stories, it's a turn-based RPG. So if you like turn-based RPGs more than action adventure multiplayer games, then there's nothing wrong with that. Thank you for the $3 though, Mr. Mac Mega. Not everybody likes the same stuff, guys, obviously. You know, so you don't have to be upset, or like there's nothing wrong with that. Monster Hunter Stories is gonna be dope. Monster Hunter Stories 2 looks amazing. The first game is really good. It was just on 3DS. That was the only issue. It was just a late 3DS game. Monster Hunter Stories is a very good game though. It's a very good RPG. I like it a lot myself. I beat the first one on the 3DS. I think it's really good. Thank you for the $3, Mr. Mac Mega. I appreciate you, man. Hopefully you enjoy this music right here that's playing for you. J-Mart, man, you are all over the place, dude. Jesus Christ. Let's see here. Jay says, just found out there are people in the Souls community that aren't... Okay, I'm not talking about that. We're talking about Monster Hunter. So I'm not going to read off topic. I'm not going to read off comments that are people that are going off the rails on all sorts of other stuff. You make it seem as if you're talking about something that I'm talking about, and then you talk about some other community talking about Demon Souls. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, right now. Like, I don't care about the Demon Souls community and what they think, dude. Like, who cares? Like, like we're not even... You make it seem as if you were talking about what I'm talking about. You gotta at least... I mean, at least if you're gonna go off the rails like that, at least tell me. Like, what? I honestly don't care about the Demon Souls community and what they think. Seriously, I really don't. I mean, you can't even pause your game in that. Like, they think that that's okay to not be able to pause your game. I mean, like, I'm okay with... I don't care what they think. No offense to the Demon Souls or Dark Souls community or all that, but I really don't care what they think. They think it's so... The minute that I suggested that not pausing your game is an issue, they have a problem. They freaking go on a tirade because they don't have kids or they don't have other stuff that's important to where they don't need... They can sit there and stare at a game and... Or wait till they beat something to pause it, but everybody else, you know, that might have that. So I don't care about the Souls community. Trust me, I don't. All right. So let's keep it on track here. Excuse my French, guys. Excuse my French on that one. But I thought I could have swore Jaden was talking about like Monster Hunter. And then he's like, oh, no, I'm talking about Dark Souls and Demon Souls Collection being overpriced and equipment advanced. I'm like, dude, when did that come up? Like, what? I mean, at least if you're gonna go off topic, at least let me know what you're talking about first. That really messed me up. All right, let's see here. I'm kind of interested in Monster Hunter Rise, but I'm worried I'll end up dropping it since I heavily dislike grinding in games. Well then don't play it, you know, like if you don't want to try out the game, then don't play it. Then don't play it. It's simple. I do hope Monster Hunter Rise doesn't become a new Astral Chain / Bayonetta drama. Even if it did, who cares? Like, all it did was help the game sell better. Both of those games sold better because of it. So let it become drama. If people want to make drama over a video game and don't want to buy the system, then that's on them. That's not on anybody else but them, you know? So good. If anything, let it become drama. Good. Let it become drama. I don't think Monster Hunter Rise is going to outsell World. No, I don't think it's going to do that well. But I think it's going to do pretty well. I think it's definitely going to do, like, I would say 10 million maybe. Maybe a little bit less. It's definitely going to be up there. And so it's going to sell a lot. It's going to sell a lot. But I don't know if it's going to sell better than World, though, because World's just on too many platforms. Let's see here. Agree, it's just annoying in general, but you're right. Yeah, exactly. Who cares? I always laugh at that type of stuff. Like, when people get all salty about, like, exclusives like that. It's like, they're complete hypocrites, because as soon as something is on PlayStation only, what is it? It's okay. It's fine, you know? Like Final Fantasy 16. Oh, that's fine. It's on PlayStation only. That's fine. It's a good thing. Let's see here. If Rise has a chance of coming out on other next-gen systems, do you think Monster Hunter World will come to rumored Switch Pro? No, they never factored in Switch for Monster Hunter World, and they're not going to port it over. So no, I don't think World will come over. They're going to have Rise as that's the Monster Hunter game on the platform. They're not going to have, you know, they're not going to do World. World's not coming to Switch. It's not about the power of the system, guys. It's really not. You guys know that Monster Hunter World runs on an older engine than Monster Hunter Rise. You guys know that, right? Monster Hunter World is on an engine that runs on Switch. It's on the MT framework. If they really felt like porting over Monster Hunter World, they could, if they really wanted to do it. They don't want to do it. That's the thing. They didn't feel like adapting it for whatever they had it. But the engine that it runs on is MT framework, which is already up and running on Switch. You know? Multiple games use the MT framework. They actually made Monster Hunter Rise on the RE engine and ported that engine over and made it for the Switch for it. So it's not about power of the system or anything like that. It's really not. So it has nothing to do. It's not like, oh, now we have more power. All of a sudden, we're gonna port it over. They didn't want to do it. They didn't feel like it. Zoob M with the $5 says, sorry if I was rude recently. Can you play? You weren't. What were you rude for? I don't recall you being rude at all, Zoob. Thank you for the $5 though. Can you play Insane in the Rain? Insane in the Rain? Is that a video? That doesn't sound like a video game track. I can only play video game tracks. So can you explain to me? Can you tag me and explain to me what that is first? Thank you for the 5 though. I do want to know how grindy Monster Hunter is compared to Xenoblade Chronicles. They're all grindy. They're all grindy games. All of them are grindy. With the release of Monster Hunter World on PC, most Japanese players that were playing for Monster Hunter Frontier migrated and led Frontier to plummet in revenue. Jaden, what the hell are you talking about? Philip says, not to mention World is on hardware that uses older APIs as well. Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Sony ponies were trashing the Xbox for lacking exclusives. Then Bethesda announced and then flip-flopping about anti-consumer practices. Okay, that is true. That, and to play into the whole people getting upset about exclusives and stuff, guys, like Monster Hunter Rise or whatever. That's the biggest thing that I saw. I was like, ha 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 ha, you have no exclusives. All right, we bought a bunch of studios so we can have exclusives. Oh, wait a minute, that's anti-consumer. It's like, that's why I said y'all pushed them over the edge. Y'all should have been so. The people that were sitting there always making fun of Microsoft for not having exclusives, y'all pushed them over. They said we had enough. Be careful who you call ugly, you know, in high school, right? Isn't that like the old meme? Be careful who you call ugly in high school. Be careful who you call ugly when you're young. They might just, you know, they might just the glow up on you. They might just hit the glow up on you out of nowhere. Oh my gosh, OJ, are you the devil? I'm the devil for right now. Yeah, the 666.6 subscribers. For some reason, I've been stuck at. I should have already been past that. So it's 66.7. But YouTube and my channel is YouTube and my channel. So subscribers come slow. Exactly. Exactly. They were happy with it being PS5 or PS4 only with Persona. Exactly. And wanting somebody to buy a company in retaliation because it wasn't fair. I know. It's not. You guys need to play fair. Soulless Josh. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for the subscription. No one was caught. That's a Nathan Drake. That is a lie. No. What Dawson is saying is absolutely factual. The day that Microsoft purchased Bethesda, it was either that day or the day after, Konami was trending. And multiple Sony fans were actually asking for Sony to retaliate by buying Konami. No. That was absolutely true. What he's saying is absolutely true. People were definitely calling for that. There was actually articles on it. We can look it up. That's actually the truth. Here's an article from Game Rant. Heck, here's this. Let me just show you guys. Here are a ton of articles that were written. It's absolutely true. PlayStation fans call for Sony to buy Konami. Fans call for Sony to buy Konami in response to Microsoft. PlayStation fans call for Sony to buy Konami. PlayStation fans want to buy Konami in response to PlayStation fans request Sony to buy Konami. Like, no, it was definitely out there. Multiple websites reported on it, and I saw it on Twitter too. It was I saw literally hundreds of Sony fans calling for Sony to retaliate some way. That was the truth. That's factual. That was factual. Not everybody was doing it. Not people here, no. But people were calling for Sony to retaliate in some way, you know? Which is the truth. So, this is what it is, man. But anyway, let's go on to move on to the next topic here, though, guys. I see what some of you guys are saying, some of the comments, but a lot of you guys are just saying random things, so I feel you on that. Everybody that said random things and said make random jokes, I feel you, guys. I feel you. All right, so let's move on to the next topic, though, so we can stay on track here and not get too far off track. All right, so let's see here. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. We've got a brand new trailer that we're gonna check out. All right, guys, brand new trailer that we're gonna check out. Nintendo uploaded. Pura, and Robbie make their grand debut in Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. She's looking awesome too, so let's check it out. Let's check this out, guys. It's just such a short trailer. It is a short trailer, but that's fine. Nobody said that it was a long trailer. All right.
I will remind you once again. Above all else, your duty is of the utmost importance.
Rule 1 of the researcher's code.
Oh, wait a minute, hold up.
Give up.
Hold up, guys. Let me turn up the volume. Sorry, my bad. Let's replay it.
I will remind you once again.
Simping is fine.
Above all else, your duty is of the utmost importance.
Rule 1 of the researcher's code is to never give up.
Oh, yeah! Check it! It won't be easy, but we're not gonna let that stop us, eh?
Simpa for Pura. Simpa for Pura. Alright, so that was that. J2 Blue, did you really just say why is she shorter in Breath of the Wild? You're joking, right? This man out here, did you not play Breath of the Wild and you don't know the reason why Pura's short? Are you just joking? You've got to be joking, right? This man forgot. This man forgot about how Pura got short in Breath of the Wild. You're not too into this? Then don't buy it. Let everybody else enjoy it. The game is going to sell extremely well. J2 Blue's like, got the sweat bubble down the back of the neck. I haven't finished it. You don't have to finish Breath of the Wild to know why she's short. You don't have to finish it, but it's all good. You will find out. Well, you should just research it. Just look it up. And you'll know why she's short. You'll know why she's short in the game. I'm not a Zelda fan. I know nothing about it, but I'm a Warriors fan, so I might get it. Why? How are you a Warriors fan but not a Zelda fan? That doesn't even make sense. No, it's all good. They're different types of games. I must have missed that. Yeah, you probably just don't remember. You missed the detail how she got short. It's all good. Let's see here. It should be legally enforced crime to own a Switch but not play Breath of the Wild. Yeah, that should be a crime. No, he's played it. He just doesn't remember. He just doesn't remember. So yeah. It's all good. It's all good. I'm looking forward to the game. Actually, a little update for those who didn't, or for those who missed my video recently on Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity and Super Mario. It's actually still up there on the charts on the Amazon bestsellers. I've always checked just to make sure how, how things are doing, just to see how the games are doing. And there's always a good correlation between how the games are selling on Amazon and how they're, and how they're doing, like, just in general. And Hyrule Warriors is the third best-selling game, on Amazon, which is really, really, really impressive. And it's actually above the Xbox One version of Cyberpunk. It's sandwiched right in between the Xbox One and PS4 version of Cyberpunk, which is pretty cool. Very happy about Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity continuing to do well on the charts. So that's good. That's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. That Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is continuing to do so well, because this is probably going to be the best-selling Warriors game of all time. I think it's going to be the best-selling Warriors game of all time by a pretty large margin too. So yeah, man. All right, so let's go and let's get this next. Keep this music popping here. Let's see here. Please tell me whether or not you can play the video game first, because I want to know the music is requested to be played. Let me check. Is that video game music? That's why, like, I didn't know if you tagged me. Is that video game music at all, or whatever you tag or whatever you sent me? I don't know if that's video game music. That's the thing, dude. Like, I don't know if it is. Is it video game music? Here, let me type it in. Insane in the Rain. Is that Pokemon or Undertale? What is it? Okay, I understand now. Now people can stop calling me a fraud. Okay, it looks like it's somebody's cover. Yeah, I don't know if I can play this or not. Can you give me some, like, regular video game music to play? It looks like it's somebody's cover or something like that, but I can't find it normally. He said they are cover artists who collaborate with Rivers in the Desert, Ashley song covers. Yeah, give me something else to play. Cover artists are getting real stingy lately on YouTube. Like, they're starting to, like, claim a lot of stuff. Like, if we play, like, a cover song, like, they're starting to claim a lot of stuff. Jose, something about Rise. Capcom won't even include voice chat. Oh, yeah, we have to talk about that. Yeah, there's no native voice chat for Monster Hunter Rise, which sucks for those who like to talk to random people, or for those who just like to have native voice chat. You're going to have to use Discord. And there's no support for the Nintendo Switch Online app either for voice chat. So you're going to have to use Discord if you want to voice chat with people while you play Monster Hunter Rise. Fury Tiger donated $5, says, first Warriors game I'm playing. And I'm going to enjoy every second of it. Play something good. All right, I got you. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Let's see if we can get an Age of Calamity theme. Is there trailer music for it? Let's see. I think somebody here has a trailer music. All right, here we go. So yeah, this sucks. I still use Discord to play multiplayer like I do with other games. Yeah, to be honest, I couldn't be bothered. I don't voice chat with randoms. It sucks for other people that like to voice chat with randoms, or just have built-in voice chat, or whatever the case is. I use Discord for everything. I don't ever use voice chat for, even if I play PS4 or Xbox One games, I always just use Discord. I don't voice chat with random people. So for me, it doesn't matter. I'm only going to play the game with people that I know, which will be voice chat, and I set it up myself. But for other people, it sucks, but, I'm not other people, so. So yeah. Let's see here. Wait, that's still a problem for some people. Yeah, it is, because some people don't have Discord, or they don't want to use Discord, or it's harder. Some people like some people like the voice chat with randoms, or some people just want to be able to have, like, let's say Fortnite. As soon as, like, you link up with your friends, like, you say, hey, we're gonna play a game, we link up, and then it's there. And also PS4 and Xbox One have that voice chat support, you know, built in. I don't know if Monster Hunter World, does it have native voice chat built in, or do you just use the system voice chat? Either way, there's native voice chat built into the system itself. So even if the game doesn't support in-game voice chat, you can still do built-in voice chat. So that's the problem. But I mean, I don't care. To be, if just personally for me, I don't ever use built-in system voice chat at all, ever, on any system. So, but for other people, it sucks. Yeah, I doubt that's gonna be the case. If there's no API built for voice chat built into the game, then there's not gonna be voice chat. I mean, if Switch Pro comes out and there is like voice chat for that, it wouldn't be native. It wouldn't be built into the game though. You'd still have to click, link up with them, and you still wouldn't be able. Like, you still have to like have them as a friend or be able to do something like that. Because, like, for example, what's the game? Star Wars Battlefront, the original game, that doesn't have native built-in voice chat through the game. It only has it through the system. So when you go into a match, you're not connected voice chat to people. If you want voice chat, you have to use the built-in voice chat and manually connect the people on there. So yeah. Isn't the best-selling Warriors game around 2 to 3 million mark? I see Age of Calamity hitting 5 million. Age of Calamity is gonna hit more than 5 million probably. But shout outs to Fairy Tiger. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate that. The reason why it's going to hit more than 5 million is it's a prequel to Breath of the Wild. It's a prequel to Breath of the Wild. So that right there is going to get it probably, you know, a minimum of 5 million. Like, that's the bare minimum. The game's just absolute trash and nobody likes it. It'll probably still hit 5 million just because it's canon. So it's probably going to do much more than 5 million. The way that I see that it's selling right now, the fact that it's still up here, and it's even up here, and yes, Cyberpunk's gonna sell way more than, you know, Age of Calamity, but the fact that it's even anywhere near Cyberpunk pre-release and they both come out around the same time, that's telling. The game's gonna do extremely well. You know, the game's gonna do extremely well. So yeah. So Pura alone? Yes, that's it. Just her alone. The Switch voice chat system is the weakest part about the Switch. To each their own. Let's see here. I couldn't care less about voice chat, guys. So you're never gonna get me to care about it because I honestly don't care, and I don't care about people still crying about it. Like, at this point, I've already heard it. I already hear you guys. We know, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard it a million times. We know it sucks. It's horrible. It doesn't have it. Oh, like we know. You know, like I get it. So, I mean, like, it's been like this since what? Since 2017? It's been like this, so it's like, I'm already over it. But for everybody, like I said, it sucks. Angry, grab a pitchfork, you know, get mad. If it makes you feel better, get angry, tweet them, do whatever you need to do. I just don't care. I'll be honest, man. I just don't care. Mario Kart does have voice chat. That's the funny thing. It does. There are some people who go into the online lobbies with their voice chat connected, like, and like being dumb. But a game like Monster Hunter definitely benefits from having built-in voice chat. So I wish it was in there for those who do like it, you know, built in and likes to talk to random people. You know, so I do wish that it was in there for them. But I mean, I'm not gonna fake it on here and act like I care a lot when I don't even use built-in for any games that I play, whether it's PS4, Xbox One, or PC or anything. I don't ever use it. So yeah. Zoob with the $2 says they are Ashley's song from Rivers in the Desert. Ashley's song from Rivers in the Desert. All right, let me check. Can you just give me a note? Can I just play like Rivers in the Desert, man, instead of playing people's covers? Let me just play Rivers in the Desert. Thank you for the 2. But I'm not playing any more cover songs, okay, guys? Because like these people that do these covers, they start putting in their name and trying to claim covers, you know? So I'm not gonna play any more covers. I'm just gonna play just give me the regular music, or it's a cover that I already know is okay. I'll do that. I'll play if I already know if it's okay. But a lot of these content creators are starting to claim their covers. which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. So I'm just gonna play the regular Rivers in the Desert, okay? Rivers in the Desert and Ashley's song. I'll play both of those for you, okay? A cover is when a separate content creator takes that song and sings it, or plays the music, like plays the same song but gives their spin, their take on that song. So, like, let's say I sang Rivers in the Desert, right? And I was like, you know, and I just sang with my own voice. That would be a cover of Rivers in the Desert, you know? So that's what a cover is. Okay, those are the name of the name of the two songs. Okay, I got you. All right, I'll play Rivers in the Desert, and I'm playing it right now, and then I'll play Ashley's song for you, okay? Thank you, Zoob M. Thank you for the 2 donations, man. I appreciate that, honestly. Yo, Twitch, how about you do that, and I'll ban you. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Since it doesn't have native voice chat, I guess it's time to clear on Twitter. Yeah, that's what I addressed already. There is a freaking gnat in my room. What is going on here? What the hell? Let's see. I'd much rather have folders on my Switch OS than voice chat. I mean, we should have both, to be honest, dude. On the topic, they should try and implement Discord on Switches to make things easier. Well, they're not going to. So, Mac Mega with the $3 and says, "Can you play Breath of the Wild song with a link, please?" Absolutely. Because Simping for Pura is right. Absolutely. Thank you for the 3. I appreciate that. Do you think they're going to improve co-op for Age of Calamity? The first game was okay, but it sucked. 2-player had to rejoin after every level. I don't know. They just have co-op. I don't know if they're going to improve it or not, so we're going to have to wait and see. I never played co-op, so I don't know. Cyberpunk is multi-plat. It's a known IP and maybe fan favorite developer. Cyberpunk is still going to sell like Breath of the Wild or more. Cyberpunk's going to sell more than Breath of the Wild, in my opinion. It's going to sell like a lot more than Breath of the Wild. I think Cyberpunk's going to sell like 30-40 million total. If you count PC, I mean, there's just too many systems. You count PC, PS4, and Xbox One. I mean, let's just say it sells 7 million on Xbox One. It sells 15 million on PS4, right? And then it sells another, let's just say, 15 million on PC. I mean, right there, that's like 30-something million, you know? And then on top of that, it's going to be on PS5 and Xbox Series X. It's going to be on 5 systems, so it's like, or PS5, Xbox Series X, so it's on way too many systems, so it's going to sell way more than Breath of the Wild. I doubt that, to be honest. Witcher franchises as a whole sold 28 million. Yeah, that's the Witcher franchise. Cyberpunk's been in development for a lot longer than The Witcher 3. There's way more systems out, and once again, The Witcher 3, it came out at the beginning of the generation with less systems as people bought it. This time it's different. It's at the end of the generation. There's hella people with PS4s and Xbox Ones, way more people with gaming PCs, and once, like I said, PS5 and Xbox Series X, it's going to be on those systems too. So you have way more systems that it's releasing on. Cyberpunk is definitely going to sell more than Witcher 3. Absolutely. The music's quiet. All right. Can't have it too loud. How's that? I'll replay it for you too, all right? So yeah. No, I'm good, J2. I'm good. I can't sing. I'm horrible. I'm a horrible singer. I'm a horrible singer, so I'm good. One of these days, maybe I will, but not anytime soon. All right, take it easy, Dawson. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. Have you played Persona, Savage Animator? Have you played it? I want to ask Savage Animator if he has. Yo, Frank R! Finding the opening thread. Let's go. Yo, Frank R with that $25 donation. Coming through big. Let's go. Let's get it. And he says, let's celebrate Pura and Robbie by playing their tracks. Alteno Ancient Tech Lab and Akala Ancient Laboratory. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Frank R. We'll definitely get those going for you, my boy. Appreciate the support. Thank you for the $25 donation, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. Shout outs. I don't have a PS4. I want. Zoob M, you're okay. Your donations are fine, bro. It's not a. I mean, the fact that you even donated. Some people don't donate at all. So thank you so much for the support, bro. Don't worry about it. I've had enough, Savage Animator. I've had enough, Savage Animator. This man said I don't even have I don't have a PS4. I want to though. I watched gameplay of it. Oh man, dude. Oh man, that's crazy. All right, let's go to get to the next topic here, though, guys. Next up, we've got. Next up, we've got Xbox. We got Switch and Xbox collaboration partnership. So let's talk about this just a little bit, guys. So, recently, Jason over from Switch Stop, he made a post on Twitter talking about the relationship, how it's so one-sided. For Nintendo, and that how Microsoft gets nothing in return. And I'm looking at it like, yo, wait a minute here. Microsoft gets plenty in return. They get, well, one, they get lots of money, and two, they get plenty of advertisement for their games on a platform that it's gonna sell. Whether it's Steve in Minecraft, Banjo and Kazooie, Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. You know, Microsoft is obviously looking at a strategic standpoint to where they can say, hey, we can make a lot of money and we can get a lot of people onto our system. So to me, it's a mutual beneficial relationship. It's not like one person is one-sided and not getting enough from the relationship than the other. They're both mutually benefiting equally from each partnership. There is no one better than the other, you know? Really. It's advertisement to a dead series, exactly. So I don't see how that helps Microsoft more. In my opinion, that helps Microsoft more than it helps Nintendo. Because if Microsoft ever wants to make, I mean, this series, nobody cares. Like Banjo and Kazooie, yeah, people like Banjo and Kazooie, but Nintendo could have picked. There's a million other classic characters that Nintendo could have picked instead of Banjo and Kazooie that would have been more popular. There are other characters that are more popular than Banjo and Kazooie that they could have spent that time making. So I don't understand. It's not like Banjo-Kazooie was a must. They have to have Banjo and Kazooie in the game. No. There's still a bunch of other classic Nintendo characters that are not in the game that could have made it in. That are popular as well. You know? So I don't see this, oh, Microsoft is, you know, Nintendo's getting way more than Microsoft. Nah. Microsoft gets their publicity. They have Rare Replay. Maybe they make a new Banjo game. You know, and Nintendo fans get that classic character from the N64 era. You know, that's not a sword fighter. When you look at Steve, Minecraft sells extremely well in Japan. You have Minecraft Steve come in a Smash. More people buy, I mean, so many people buy Minecraft on Nintendo platforms, it makes sense. You know? It's mutual beneficial, like to both. Ori and the Blind Forest, they're over here putting this game on Game Pass. We all know good and well that Game Pass with this game, Game Pass, you know good and well the developers are like, yo, can we actually make some money off this though? They can make way more money off of the Switch than it being a Game Pass game. They're going to sell millions of copies. Ori and the Will of the Wisps and Ori and the Blind Forest are going to sell millions of copies together on the Switch platform. That's millions of dollars in their pocket. Why are they going to sit there, then it being a Game Pass game? And nobody's going to buy that game regularly on the Xbox. I mean, people do, but not really. So it's mutually beneficial for both of them, like to have a 2D platformer. Like that's like no, like that's fine, you know. So that's just kind of my thoughts. I think they both benefit mutually. It's equal in my opinion. You know, Microsoft getting game selling in Japan is a really big return. Yeah, exactly. That's good for them. It's not just Japan though; it's here too. You know, Microsoft benefits more from the partnership than Nintendo does. I mean, I honestly think it's equal. I don't think one benefits more than the other. I think it's about equal. Bro, did they expect Smash on the Xbox or something? It's just really one guy's thoughts. I mean, he got super ratioed, but I mean, like, you know, he's known for having some hot takes, which is fine. But I thought it was an interesting discussion because I think Obi-Wan plays. Obi also, who's the homie? Obi also brought this up too in a video that or on Twitter and stuff like that. So there have been some people out there that are like, oh well, it's one-sided. Nintendo doesn't give, like, they blame, like, they're like Nintendo's being stingy, or like they make it as like a knock against them, when it's like, well, wait a minute, hold up here. This is Microsoft doesn't get anything. Microsoft gets money. That's what they want. They want money for this, and they get money. They're getting their money. They're getting paid for it. So what's the problem here? You know, they're looking at it too much in like a fanboy type of sense, in terms like, oh well, franchise for franchise. That's not what it's about. It's about business. You know. Thanks for the timeout again. I was just messing with you, Savage Animator. I was just messing with you, bro. Yep, it would easily make more money by not having it on Game Pass, but they still put it on Game Pass because almost nobody would be interested in trying it for the game for full price. Exactly. Nobody would be interested in trying the game for full price. So all it does, Moon Studios, all they're gonna do is make more money. Like that, I bet you anything, Moon Studio. Look, listen. They are so they want people to play this on Switch and buy it on Switch so much they're paying me to play it for you guys. All right. So I got a sponsored stream for this game coming up. Okay. So and it's not just me. They're paying other people too. So they already know they've got a budget. They've got a marketing budget. They want people to buy it on Switch. They're not paying me to play it on Xbox. Nobody reached out to me to play it on Xbox. They're reaching out to content creators and sponsoring them to play it on Switch, and to get people to say, hey, check out this game, buy it on Switch. You know? So I don't want to hear, oh, it's not mutually beneficial to, no, then they wouldn't be advertising the Switch version. Why are they so gung-ho on getting people to buy it on Switch then? Why aren't they, you know? So it's mutually beneficial to both parties. You know, it's not like, oh, they gave them this for the sake of the good for Nintendo, you know? Let me get this next music going here, though. Let me play one of Frank's tracks, and then we'll swing back over to yours, okay, Zoob? So let's see here. Oh, we need to play, no, hold up. We need to play Mac Megas. Let's play Mac Megas track, and then we'll get Zoob's second track. Going to. So I don't think Moon Studios is owned by Microsoft either, right? So they're an indie studio. Am I not correct on that one, guys? Nintendo's IP are worth way more than Xbox brand, and it would also devalue the IPs, whereas this is more equal. MS gets access to player base, Switch gets more games. There you go. So yeah, absolutely. So is Game Pass coming to Switch then? It could. Yeah, Moon is indie. There you go. So, you know, Moon is licking their chops. Like, can we get some? I mean, they made money off the Game Pass deal, right? So they do get money off of that, which it's pretty much guaranteed the game will break even. But I mean, at the same time, it's not about breaking even or being a little bit better. It's capitalistic. It's about making money, you know? So that's the biggest thing. I agree with you. Switch stop should specify Microsoft fans versus Nintendo fans, but Microsoft as a company is definitely benefiting from those Japanese sales. I mean, that's true. If he made it out to be that way in terms of like the fan stuff, then yeah, then what he's saying, it does seem definitely one-sided there. If you make out like fans, yes, but he didn't say that. He said like just the companies itself, you know. MS gets nothing in return. They get royalties and sales in Smash DLC Fighter and Own. They get photo. Exactly, that's what I was saying. Exactly. They both benefit though. I mean, like if somebody said, "Hey OJ, you can use." If somebody said, "Hey OJ, you can use," or let me license, or you can use Black Keely in skits and whatever, and that person had like 5 million subscribers or something like that, something crazy. I'd be like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make sure you link me. Like, make sure that you link my channel or something like that, right? Just make sure you let them know that, yo, this is the source of where it came from. Like Microsoft is doing. It says Microsoft Game Studios. It says, you know, they know it's a partnership. We all know. You know, Minecraft, you log into Xbox Live, right? You know, so Microsoft gets their due credit and all that, you know? So So yeah, man. I'm actually surprised Microsoft hasn't bought Moon Studios. Maybe it's just not on their priority list right now, you know? Maybe it's just they just don't feel like it's on their priority list to really, you know, to buy Moon Studios at this point, you know? But you never know. You never know. Maybe one of these days. All right, let me get this next song, Ashley's song. Then we'll get to Mr. Frank R's music. Thank you for that 25, Mr. Frank R, dude. I appreciate that. Mac Mega, Zoob, thank you guys for the support, man. I appreciate that. All right, Ashley's song. I'm guessing you want the American one or you want the Japanese one? Which one? Which one, Zoob? You want the Japanese or you want the American Ashley song? Which one? You see, all right, yeah, you guys are saying random things about me. Talk about RGT sucks. So we're not talking about that. We're talking about the Microsoft Nintendo relationship. Not a random Q&A yet. We're still talking about Microsoft and Nintendo relationship. Although I guess we can move on to that if you guys want. English, please. All right, I got you. I guess we can move on to random Q&A. All right. So if you guys have questions or if you guys have anything that was based on what we talked about before, feel free to tag me in the chat at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, just PlayerEssence by itself. Okay, guys? Tag me. You didn't donate, Dark Flame On, so why would you talk about play the Mexican version? Donate and then you can get whatever version of the song you want played. Is it even comparable to being Elite Ninja to pay to be a member and then return we get to play games with you and benefits like Discord? It's a mutual benefit. Yeah, that's true. I spend more time. Obviously, I had to create the Discord, spend more time. You know, before back in the day, I couldn't spend as much time playing games with you guys because there was no system for me to make, you know? So I had to really be making videos 24/7. You know, so it's all a balance, right? This song is so weird. Just join, that's why you're asking. No, it's all good. What RPG series do you enjoy more, Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy? Yeah, I've talked about this before. I enjoy them about equal at this point, but definitely history go more sides with Final Fantasy more so than anything, you know. But recently, I've been enjoying like Dragon Quest 11. You know, I like that more than Final Fantasy 15. So recently, Dragon Quest has had the upper edge, but history-wise, I'm definitely more of a Final Fantasy fan. Let's see here. Heart and Soul says Cyberpunk is going to be the closest to what the creator of the series vision. My initial prediction is realistic minimum because we don't know how good the game will be. Well, we have a little bit of an idea. Matt Denias, thank you for the $5. Maple Syrup Bucks, let's go. Random Q&A in full effect here, guys. Says, I like the cooperation between MS and Nintendo, but will Netflix ever come to Switch? Netflix will never come to Switch. It's never coming. Buy Hulu instead. Buy Hulu instead. It'll never come. No, I don't know if it's going to come or not. Maybe one of these days. I don't really care, to be honest. But yeah, maybe one of these days it'll come. I have like 10 million different devices to watch Netflix on, you know? Ori and Smash, or how do you about Ori and Smash? How do you about that if it happens? Well, it's not gonna happen. But if it did happen, that'd be cool. Ori and the Rivals of Aether, or whatever that game is. Ori's pretty cool in that game. So, but it's not gonna happen. Thank you for the 5 though, Mr. Matt D. Appreciate that, man. If you guys have questions, once again, you can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, or just PlayerEssence. You can talk about any of the topics that we discussed earlier, or you can discuss something different gaming stuff. Feel free to tag me. A lot of you guys were going off the rail with different stuff before on the stream, so feel free to bring it back up if you want to talk to me about something else. I think Jaden talk about Dark Souls people or something like that, or This man didn't even tell me what fan base he was talking about before he started talking about a fan base, bro. That was crazy. I don't know why this song gets me pumped to play Smash, bro. I don't know. This stupid song does not get me pumped to play Smash at all. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Charity says, do you ever feel like you've ever experienced underlying prejudice in past work environment? I felt like an outcast. That's why I'm so happy. That's why I'm so happy I'm leaving. Yeah, absolutely. There was a studio. There was a company that I worked for, you know, that all were like kind of crazy leaning one way. I won't talk about what they lean, but for those who know what I'm talking about, they know what I'm talking about. And it was pretty uncomfortable in there at times. Not because I lean one way or not, because I don't. I'm pretty in the center. But man, they were like going hardcore crazy, you know? And I was just like, bruh, get me out of here. So definitely felt a little. And also on top of that, my manager was definitely kind of racist at times. So yeah, like once I left or once I got fired from that company, I was like, good riddance, dude. I was like upset because I was like, oh snap, I don't have a job. But at the same time, I was like, well, good riddance, you know, like good riddance. Kazoka with the $5. I'll get that in just a bit. Let me play this next track though. Let me get Halteno Ancient Lab. Ancient Tech Lab theme. Then we'll get off Kazoka's donation. Thank you guys so much for the support today, guys. Once again, we're in full Q&A effect, so feel free to drop your questions in there, guys. Kazoka with the $5 says, hey, OJ, hope all's been going well. I'm doing good, man. Can you play Eclipse of the Moon from Hyrule Warriors as the next song? Thanks, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you guys for the donations, and thank you guys for the music requests. Music requests have been good. The fact that we're already in Q&A at 1 o'clock is good. We can have a nice long Q&A session, so that's good. All right, let's see here. Thank you for the 5, Mr. Kazoka. Appreciate that. We'll get your music going in just a bit. Let's see here. Do you see a new Wario game in the works for next year? Wario game? Probably not, dude. Has been a while, but I wouldn't be too surprised if it came. I'm nervous about how CD Projekt Red will push the M rating. Thoughts? No, I'm not nervous. If it's rated M, it's rated M, man. So I'm okay. We'll see how it is once it comes out. I'm assuming no games today. Yeah, no gameplay today, guys. We're gonna have Among Us on Friday. Next week we have Smash Brothers coming back plus Mario Kart. So we play games twice a week. We play Fridays for Among Us. We play Mondays for Mario Kart. And then next week we'll have Monday. We'll have Tuesday. We'll have whenever Steve releases, and then we'll still have Among Us. So we'll be playing Smash next week. You think the new King of Fighters game was moved to 2021? King of Fighters. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Why are we getting Age of Calamity before Persona 5 Scramble? Because Age of Calamity is done before Persona 5 Scramble is done. Let's see here. To be honest, I'm not very knowledgeable about business, so forgive naivety. But there's one IP I feel might actually benefit from being cross-console, Nintendo and Xbox. Metroid. I mean, it could. Yeah, it could. But it depends on how Nintendo wants to market the game, though. Like, right? I mean, right now we're basing that off of like it being a first-person game, it being a shooter, you know, shooter adventure type of game. Which, yeah, it could. But at the same time, Nintendo might want to make it like, hey, this is their system seller, you know. So it all depends on how the company. It all depends on how the company wants to market the game, you know. Because like, it's not like Microsoft is making Halo Infinite for Switch, you know. So you also have to factor it in that respect too. But no, I see what you're saying, though, Jake. I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. But wait a minute. Didn't you want the Ancient Tech? I thought you wanted both. Okay. Oh, I already played this one for you. Oh, okay. Never mind. There we go. Thank you, Brian F. You're awesome too, man. Appreciate that. Shams is the GOAT here too as well. Thunder probably pays more than Atlas and bigger IP in the West. No, it's just that Persona 5 Scramble isn't, the localization isn't done, or it's not, they don't want to release it when they release it. So Nintendo got it done beforehand, so they got it done beforehand. So enjoy the game, and then when Persona 5 Scramble comes out, enjoy it when that comes out. No rush. Whenever they get it done, they get it done. What's your favorite Dragon Quest 11 lineup for post game? I don't think I have a really favorite lineup for post game because I haven't really played too much of the post game. I only just beat the game recently. I think like a few months ago I beat the game, so I haven't really got too much into the post game lineup and all that. Let's see here. Think we could see Sephiroth in Smash? No, probably not. Many people dropped World, but Rise will have permanent event quests, and get closer to older games. Permanent event quests? Did they already confirm that? I think Animal Crossing would be better cross-platform. Xbox has very little sim games. I don't think anybody would buy Animal Crossing on the Xbox, so why waste the time of porting it? Now, on top of that, Nintendo's structure is that they want to have system sellers that people to buy their games for on their system. So, I mean, all this, like, which would be better or not, it doesn't matter, to be honest, dude. Like, Nintendo wants to have exclusives to sell their system because they don't get all the third-party support that the other systems get, you know? Thank you, Ash. Farewells has been watching you for ages, man. Love you on this podcast. Thank you. I appreciate that. Definitely come out to the streams more and comment. We'd love to have you comment more here. So, yeah. All right, good questions, though, guys. Keep them coming. Let's see here. Has Nintendo ever helped make a mainline Sonic game? I think they maybe gave some suggestions for Sonic Lost World, but not really like a main Sonic game, no. Do you see Square Enix releasing more past Dragon Quest games in the future? Yeah, good question. Yeah, I can see them probably releasing some more Dragon Quest games in the future. I wouldn't be surprised if we got some of those DS Dragon Quest games or the remakes on Switch, right? So they're on 3DS, the ones from like the PS2 and stuff. I can maybe see those coming back in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, absolutely. Maybe even Dragon Quest from the Dragon Quest 9 from the DS. I think that would be kind of cool to have come back as well, you know. So absolutely. All right, let me play Mr. Kazoka's song here, and that is Hyrule Warriors, Eclipse of the Moon. Good questions, guys. Good questions. Hopefully this fake gamer, this fraud fake gamer can answer your questions to the best of my ability. How do you feel about Travis Touchdown being a Mii fighter? I mean, it would have been better if he was a regular fighter, but it's like I don't get mad over character reveals anymore, whoever's in or whoever's not in, so it doesn't really make me mad or whatever. But it would be dope if he was in the game, but whatever. That'd be great. I'd like to play some old Dragon Quest games from 3DS on my Switch. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Which, well, some of those were ported from the PS2 for like the Dragon Quest 8, right? It was a 7. Dragon Quest 8. 8. Hey, what's up, Velvet? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Oh, yes, OJ, they did confirm that Gaijin Hunter translated Japanese interviews announced a lot of things for Rise. Okay, well, we'll see how it all works out then. I'm definitely feeling the burn when it comes to these workouts. I'm feeling soreness, but it's worth it. Heck yeah, dude. Push your body, guys. Push your body. I actually had to take the day off. Like I said earlier, I had to take the day off, man. I was like, my legs were shot in the morning, but I pushed myself to 7 days in a row. So tomorrow I'll get back at it. So just keep on going. Trust me, keep on going. Keep on going. I'm starting to get that young Deku feel. I woke up in the morning, this morning, man. Freaking took off my shirt just so I can shave a little bit. And I kind of had, like, remember when Deku first, after he finished his training with All Might? When he's about to receive, like, the, you know, his gift. Remember that? You're just like, whoa, wait a minute. You look and you're like, whoa. There's a big changes, so just keep exercising, keep working out, and you'll get there, man. Keep working out, and you'll get there. Feeling better, Velvet? That's good. Do you play anime games or just watch? I play some anime games, but I haven't really been putting any time into anime games recently. But that will change next year when we do like the channel, like the super channel revamps. I am gonna be playing more anime games on the channel. So, all you Naruto nerds. All you My Hero nerds, get ready for more anime games on the channel. Oh, man. Let's see here. Could there be 3D Donkey Kong game next year? I think a 3D Donkey Kong game is possible. But we'll see it. We'll see who actually does it. Speaking of, apparently PS5 is very similar. Persona 5 Scramble is very similar to Hyrule Warriors in that it's a story-focused scramble. Apparently has little DLC, only 10 characters. Maybe Age of Calamity will be a small roster. Yeah, I don't think Age of Calamity is going to have a huge roster. No, I don't think it will. It's really, there's a lot of story in that game. Paris, is it Najao? Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate that. If you couldn't play one game out of Smash or Mario Kart again, which would you keep? I'd keep Smash over Mario Kart. I'm doing good, Anthony. How are you? Can we talk about how Crash 4 seems to have flopped? I don't want to talk about it too much yet because we need to wait and see, get some more sales numbers. Let's just see how it does, you know, digitally, completely. Let's just see how it does. I know Dreamcast guy got absolutely slammed for that, and I'm just not trying to be like, you know, let's just wait a little bit longer, you know. But it does seem like Crash 4 is not doing so well, but let's just see let's see what Activision says. I know Activision usually announces sales like in the first, you know, however many hours. They announced that Tony Hawk did 1 million units, the fastest selling Tony Hawk game. So they haven't said anything about Crash 4 yet, so that kind of points to it being underperforming, but we'll see. You know, we'll see how it turns out. Who do you want that's not a Nintendo character for Smash? Young CA, I've already made multiple videos on third-party characters that could come over, man. I mean, you've been around for a while. I think it's time that you guys that have been around and you're asking me Smash questions of who I like to see. I've literally made multiple videos on it. Last week I made videos on it. I've made multiple videos. So Young CA, please, guys, when it comes to Smash, please check out the videos. They're up on the channel. I've made various videos on who I want to see in Smash. I don't understand why I have to constantly answer this question so many times, over and over and over and over, for people that have been to the streams. Young CA, you've been here. The only reason why I'm being a little bit hard on you is because you've been here. I know you've been here. So, like, the videos are up, guys. Go watch them. You'll watch after the stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. If for stuff like, you don't have to apologize. You don't have to apologize. You do not have to apologize. Who do I want for Smash? His name is Timeout. You want to troll me? I'll troll you back. I want Timeout for Smash. Timeout Nathan Drake for Smash. That's what I want. All right. It's the timeout. The timeout. It's like three dots, and anytime a character gets near you, you just click it. A little mouse comes and clicks it, and just times out the character. That's all it does. All match. That's all it does. All match, baby. Time out best edge guard. Yeah, just time them out. They just disappear. Oh man. Let's see. It's sad to say, but it's kind of understandable. Crash is a lot older and hasn't had a game in a while. Well, no, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy came out in 2000. What was that? 2007 or 2008, right? For PS4, then Xbox and Switch. So no, we just got, and then Crash Nitro Kart did really well. Yo, Ipsters with the $2 donation, fighting for his friends. Says, can you play Uncontrollable from Xenoblade X, please? Absolutely. Thank you for the $2. Appreciate the support during the Q&A, guys. Let's get that going. Thank you guys for the support. Once again, never have to donate, but it is appreciated. So thank you guys so much to everybody who supported during the stream. I honestly appreciate that. Thank you. Uncontrollable from Xenoblade X. This is actually a banger. This is actually a super banger. This is a banger. Yo, Ipsters, thank you for the $2, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think it probably should have been a Switch and PS4 game. If they would have had more foresight. I know they were kind of going for ease because PS4 and Xbox One, it's the same platform. It's both x86, same format. Don't got to worry about that. But they should have took the extra time to get the Switch version out. They really should have. They really should have prioritized Switch and PS4, in my opinion, if they weren't going to get a Game Pass deal. So they didn't get a Game Pass deal. Now, If they got a Game Pass deal, then yeah, then prioritize Xbox, right? But there was no Game Pass deal. So since there was no Game Pass deal, I definitely would have went like the Japanese route, which is switching PS4, right? They really should have. That was a mistake. Even though it would have taken them longer, you know, it would have been harder work, whatever, porting studio. But I think that was probably a mistake because the Xbox One version, dude, I think that sold so bad. They don't even want to talk about it, you know? Like I don't think that they don't even want to talk about how bad the Xbox One version sold. So that was a mistake. I agree. That was a mistake. It should have been switching PS4. Or it should have just been PS4 and they just hyper market it like the Sony fans as an exclusive. And then maybe that would have got more people interested in it, right? So, I mean, I know that having it on less platforms is not a good thing, but the marketing and how they did it was not correct. I mean, hindsight's 2020 though, right? We're looking at it from, oh, Switch is popular, Xbox isn't selling right now, next gen is coming. They're looking at it from 3 years ago or 2 years ago, whenever they started development of the game, right? And saying, okay, well, this is what makes sense to us. So we're looking at it Monday morning quarterback, you know? Did I say 2007? I meant 2017, my bad. Never a good idea to devalue your IP. I think it's more than just devaluing though. That's one thing that I just said, but I think there's more to it than that, you know? I mean, it's a new game instead of remake, but the thing about it though, what you have to realize is that a lot of people haven't played Crash Bandicoot in a long time. So while Crash Bandicoot, the trilogy was a remake, most people saw it as a new game. It was either they didn't play the games back then, or the graphics are so much better, and they haven't played the game in so long, it's pretty much a new game for them. And you get 3 games for $40, because does anybody really remember Crash Bandicoot 3? I know I don't. I played the games, but I don't remember the Crash, because I played the Crash Bandicoot games a few times, and then I was done. And if you're a super fan and you played them, then yeah, maybe you remember everything. But for most people that are new gamers, or most people that didn't play them, those were new games for them. Those were not remakes. Those were not, oh, this is an old game, we're getting the same game over again. That was a new game for them. So when you give us 3 games for many people that were new, or they don't remember the game, so it was basically new, compared to 1 game for 60, that's a problem, you know? How do I know the Xbox version sold so bad? Because it's nowhere near the top sales in Amazon. It's not even close. It's not even in the top 100 in Amazon sales. It's not even in the top 100 for Amazon sales. So that's how I know it sold really bad. Do you think it would have sold more if it was... Yeah, well, any game that is cheaper is going to sell more than if it's more expensive. Absolutely. Yeah. If the game was $40, it would have done a lot better. It would have been probably right up there with Super Mario 3D All-Stars. It would have been right up there in the top sales. It would have been up if it was $40, because I think that's the price that people have gotten used to Crash Bandicoot being, is $40. Crash Nitro Team Racing, that was a remake of a game, of the kart racing game, right? And that was $40. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, that was $40. So people were expecting $40. People are not expecting $60 for a Crash Bandicoot game. You know, they're just not. So yeah, they devalue their own IP, in my opinion. Make sure you guys tag me if you guys want me to read off your comments, okay, guys? We're gonna go to Baldwin though, with the $4.99 donation. Thank you so much, man. And he says, give people what they really want: a remastered Crash Bash for $60. Thank you for the $4.99, Mr. Baldwin. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for the support today, man. You guys have been very nice with the donation, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much. In my opinion, Activision shouldn't have released Crash 4 until the next gen consoles launched. Well, at the same time, the Switch version drops the same day as the next gen consoles for $40. Yeah, that's risky though, because maybe you get swept up in like the next gen like hype, you know? Like maybe people are like, oh well, I don't want to buy this game, it's next gen. I want the next gen games. I want Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I want Demon Souls. I want these games. I don't want this game. So I mean, I don't know. It's tough to say what they should have done. It's part bad luck, part no Switch version, part, you know, $60. part lots of stuff, you know. But let's see how it sells Black Friday when there's discounts, you know. My favorite Kong, Dixie. Do you think it'll stop a new Spyro game? I don't think so. No, I don't think it will. They'll just have to plan it better. It went beyond Xbox One, barely marketing. Before next gen, it was $60, and Insane was $40. And platforms aren't really good for Xbox. Should be PS only. I mean, I don't know if PS only would have helped it sell better. I think the biggest problem is that it's not selling as great on PlayStation either, you know, as it should be. So PS only, if they were to do that, then I would have said accept a deal. So when I say PS only, that means they would have had to have gotten a marketing deal from Sony. So if you're not getting paid for that, and if you can do Xbox and PlayStation for pretty much the same price, then why make it PlayStation only? They should definitely not do that. So when I say like it should be PS only, when I said that, that means they get a deal, you know? So Sony should have approached them with that for a deal, like they did the first game, or the remakes, right? Do you think the scummy EA holding back finished Switch game a week after it comes out on other platforms? Yeah, I think that's really more of Nintendo and their marketing. I don't really think that's EA holding it back a week. If you're talking about Need for Speed, everyone's blaming EA. I'm not blaming EA. I think that's Nintendo, and that's their call on that one because the game's done. So I don't think that's EA. That's Nintendo wanting it to come out that week because there's a number of third-party games that week, and then maybe they want to hit you with the marketing of there's this available this week. So I think that's Nintendo. When I did my my fall games lineup with Nintendo, I spoke with them recently, and they put out Need for Speed. They said, hey, it's coming out this week, and they had a bunch of other games that were coming out that week with it. You know, so I think that's more of Nintendo wanting it to come out that week than EA. I don't think it's them being scummy. What's up, Cooper Prez? Welcome. Does it annoy you that when people beg for Switch ports for games that would be massively gimped? Like, it bothers me when I see they want Cyberpunk for Switch. I mean, it's just port begging for anything just kind of bothers me in general, so I guess, yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't bother me. Like, I don't get like too upset. It's not something like to really get upset about. Like, it's like whatever, you know. Activision definitely made Crash to seem like a more of a budget game. They did, because they gave you 3 games for $40, dude. That's not even 10. What is that? That's a little bit over $10 per game. $13 per game per remake. I mean, you can't say, hey, all of you new fans. Obviously, there's a bunch of new fans. Say, hey, all you new kids, you can buy Crash Bandicoot for $40. You weren't even alive when this game came out, but check it out, buy it. Then all of a sudden say, oh, here's one game that has, you know, that's $60. It's like, wait, I got 3 games for 40. What are you talking about? Which should I get this holiday? Burnout Paradise or Need for Speed Remaster? Wait a minute. Burnout Paradise Remastered or Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered? It depends on what type of game you like. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is more in line with the old Burnout games. Whereas Burnout Paradise is kind of like a new school, like open world city type of game. So it's kind of more on what you like. If you like more crazy, like knocking people out and stuff like that, Hot Pursuit, like you might want to go with that one. You know, but it just depends, dude, to be honest. Depends on what style you like. So I would check out gameplay and see which one you think is better. Yeah, I did hear about the Mexican eShop dropped it, Need for Speed this morning on accident and pulled it back after an hour later. Yeah, I did hear about that, and that's the reason why I think it's more of Nintendo, more so than anything. I don't think it's EA. I don't think it's EA saying we're gonna hold this game back on purpose. I think it's Nintendo just saying we want this game to come out this week, you know. So yeah, that's my thought process at least. Hey, thank you so much. I don't know how to say your name. I think it's Pereira. Thank you for that, man. JC. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're looking good too, myself, my man. You're looking good too, my man. There you go. Said it right now. Yeah, but the thing about it, lots of games are gimped on Switch though. But that's not the point. The point is people have options on where they want to play it. Just like a game on PC to PS4, it was gimped because it plays better on PC. But you have an option of playing it on your PS4. Or people wanted Vita games, right? Oh, it'll be gimped on Vita, so I want to be able to play it on my Vita. But there was plenty of games that were gimped for Vita, that were on home consoles, but also came out to Vita. But it's about playing out and giving people options about where to play. So you think Nintendo wants games released on Switch late? I think they just wanted it that week because there's other games coming out that week. So I don't think they thought a week was a big deal when you have other games that are coming out around it. It's not like it's like a month later or 2 months later or 3 months later. It's a week. Shadow Warrior? Nah, I've never played Shadow Warrior. This track is lit though. Such a good game. Yeah, it is a really good game. It's fun. You think there's any truth to new Mario RPG collab between Nintendo and Square? I don't know, guys. I don't think so, but let me double check with some sources. I thought there was known that Nintendo tends to sit on gold games for a while and chose to market them with Pikmin 3 Deluxe being done for ages. I can't say anything about Pikmin 3 Deluxe, so yeah, maybe you're right. But in terms of other games, yeah, like Nintendo sat on New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Nintendo sat on like Yoshi's. That game was done for a while. But I don't think they make third parties sit on games forever though. Those games were like done for like months and months and months. So yeah. You think we'll have a partner showcase next week or two? When was the last partner showcase? It was in September, right? September, October. Yeah, we'll have a partner showcase this month at some point. Hey, shout outs to Portugal. Let's go. Do you think we'll have a part? Oh, I gotta hear that. Alright. 7B says, when do you think we'll get 3DS ports next year? 3DS ports aren't going to be happening, guys. 3DS games don't port over well to the Switch. They're not built on HD engines. They're built on 360p engines. You know, they're built on SD / weird engines. So you're not going to see a lot of 3DS games coming over, man. So you're just going to have to let that go. How do I feel about PlayStation fans wanting Sony to buy Konami? It's weird, but whatever. People can want whatever they want. It's about it actually happening. I doubt Konami, unless Konami would only be purchased for an astronomical amount. Sony would have to pay a lot of money for Konami. And Konami, the funny thing is that Konami, their IPs are worth more than what they actually are. And how valuable is Metal Gear without Kojima? They'd have to get Kojima to pay him for that and also pay for Konami. I mean, it's just like they could do it, and I'd rather Sony own them than Konami being what they are. But I mean, it wouldn't be cheap, I'll tell you that. But they could do it. Well, we'll see what IPs they license. We still need to wait and see what they actually have, you know. September 17th for the last one. Oh, okay. I like this thing. Makes me want to run. There you go. Charity. That should be one of the things that you put in your music player for your exercise. So yeah. I recently completed Xenoblade and Future Connected. That was dope. Xenoblade 2 next. Hey, there you go. Nice. Good stuff on that one, man. Good stuff. Konami is in gambling, my guy. Not cheap to buy. I think people don't know how Sony can spend that amount of money. They think they have unlimited money and only video games. Well, I mean, like Drake said, I think it'd probably be better to license IPs if you can, but I don't know how, like, Konami probably would be like ask for a lot of money for licensing too, you know. So they'd have to license the IP, then they'd also have to, you know, license the IP, then they also have to pay for the development of the IP. So it's like, it's a lot of money, but maybe they could, you know, maybe they could. You know? Yeah, Konami isn't even a video game company anymore. All they are now, IPs being abused. I don't know about being abused, they're just not really being used too much. But yeah, Konami is more of a gambling pachinko company at this point. I think they make more money off of their gambling than they make off of video games. So yeah, they're no longer the same company that they were before. That's for sure. Which is fine, you know, I mean, it sucks because Konami was a staple, but at the same time, it's like, hey, you know, times change, things change. This is Konami's route that they want to go. You know, they're the, you know, that's what they feel like doing. So that's what they feel like doing, you know? Let's buy Sony. Let Sony buy them so they can make pachinko machines. You guys want to see some like Crash Bandicoot, or not Crash Bandicoot? You guys want to see some like Uncharted pachinko? Gears of, or God of Pachinko. Konami also has health spas, but may not be doing well because of COVID. Yeah, Japan is a smart country that's still under, you know, doing their best to be under a lockdown, and people are trying to do their best to not spread it. Although Sakurai said that there's been some more cases there, but it seems like they're controlling the virus a bit better than we are, you know. But Ratchet and Pachinko, yeah. I hope I don't get flagged since I'm not a gamer, but I don't understand why gamers go on rants about what game could have been when the finished product is already out. It's just more of like a what if. It's almost the same way at Charity as like somebody talk about like if movies could have been better if they did this or if they did that, you know? So it's a very similar concept, you know? Hero of Anime says if Nintendo wanted to bring 3DS to the Switch, they would have had to remake it from the ground up as actual Switch games, or the engines that they used would have been like, they would have had to plan it ahead of time, like to be ported over, or they would have had to get some groundwork done. Snack World Jars, I know that game, for example, was ported from the 3DS, so it would take a lot of tinkering with, but I don't think Nintendo or really any company is like, let's bring over 3DS games. Like, they're just not built for HD, guys. So, like, a lot of people, I mean, the dual screen options, like, it's just not a thing that's built for it, so that's the reason why you don't see a lot of 3DS games on Switch, you know? Or that's why you don't see a lot of, you know, other mobile games like that weren't built for, like, let's say like a mobile phone. Now mobile phone games, those are easy because those were built for, those have modern engines, those were built for ARM CPU, those were built for like what the Switch can do. Very similar at times, you know. So you can see a lot of mobile games coming over, but you don't see a lot of 3DS games. Those weren't built for HD, they weren't built for, you know, what the Switch can do and all that, so you're not going to see it a lot. We should see something about Sonic next year. I understand that it's natural to express yourself without being dissatisfied with something, though. Yeah, exactly. That's really what it is. It's just that people just being upset, you know. When I was younger, Charity, I used to always do that too. Like, I used to complain and say, this game could have been way better for this. Now I only do it if there's like I'll complain if there's like, if it's like a video. So obviously if it's for like work. But I'm not going to spend all day for free complaining about games. Like, for example, like Ghost of Tsushima. There's a number of things that I don't like about Ghost of Tsushima. You know, but like, I'm not going to spend all day, like, if I'm not going to make a video on it, which I did it, I'm not going to sit there and complain about it all day on Twitter and cry and complain on podcasts about it and, you know, do all that stuff. Like, you know, it's just like whatever. It's just like, it is what it is. You know, I'll just move on, you know? So yeah, I'm not saying that there aren't any 3DS games ported over. Yes, Monster Hunter Generations is one of them, but you're not going to see a ton of games being ported over from 3DS to Switch, which we haven't. Switch has been out for how many years now? You know, and how many games have been ported over from 3DS? How many 3DS games have been ported from 3DS to Switch? Not many. They look horrible. A lot of them look horrible. You've got to do too much work. And it's just not worth it. You can just make a new game, or you can just port something else over from like Wii U or something like that, you know? So you're not going to see a lot of 3DS games ported over, guys. Yeah, gamers can be extremely passionate about certain games that they like, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with showing passion. It's just that I'm just not going to be sitting there, you know, for me personally, like complaining about stuff all day, you know? I'll do it in the video. But that'll be it, you know? Let's see, yeah, Room Factory 4 looks hideous on Switch. Yeah, it doesn't look that great. 3DS games being ported over is not something that's like developers want to do, you know? It's not like something that's normal. Ocarina on Switch next year. We had some leaks of potentially Ocarina coming over to Switch. We'll see how it works though. Would like to see Link Between Worlds ported to Switch. I would just like to see a new. To be honest, I wouldn't. I just want to see a new Zelda, like a new 2D Zelda game, or like a new Zelda game in that style. Like they did like Link's Awakening. Just remake it. We don't need a 3DS port of that game. Or they can remake the game, or they can just make a new game. So I think we should just do that. Like a lot of time, gamers, you guys call too much stuff for like remakes of games that like we just got. I get it. People want to replay stuff. Like I get that, but like, what's wrong with having just like a new Link Between Worlds? Or what's wrong with just having like they should remake the game, not a port. Like that doesn't make sense. They're not gonna port. Like they didn't port Link's Awakening. They remade Link's Awakening. So it's either they remake the game or it's nothing, because it's gonna look like trash. It's gonna look horrible, guys. Like a lot of these 3DS games that come over to Switch, they look awful. Graphics aren't everything, but I mean, come on, like, you know. They can remake the game, add some new content to it, or they can just make a new game. Just make a new Zelda game. What's up, Bob Stallion? Welcome. What's up, Matt? Welcome. You think Nintendo would spend so much money on technology on the Joy-Cons for the next Switch system? Joy-Cons are basically what makes it super expensive. Well, they gotta fix the Joy-Cons, but I'm guessing that the next Switch or whatever is probably gonna use very similar technology, and then maybe with a little bit added stuff to it. But I think they're going to focus more on the horsepower of the system for the next Switch, more so than the Joy-Cons. No more noodle arms? What does that mean? You're not a noodle arm anymore, or other people not noodle arms? Breath of the Wild was your first Zelda game? Oh, wow. Your first one? I think Ocarina is going to come over. We're going to have to wait and see for like the 35th anniversary, like what they do, you know, for it. Been working out? Hey, there you go. Are you working out for charity? Or are you just working out just to work out? Charity, what do you like? What do you like more? You like really thin guys, Charity, or you like guys with muscle definition? Which one? Yeah, the Switch will benefit well from DLSS technology. Yeah. I'm happy Capcom went with making Monster Hunter Stories 2 instead of just porting the first one. Exactly. I mean, it would be nice if there was some way to play it, but I mean, like, what's good? They just said, screw it, man. You know, like, let's not waste resources or time porting over this 3DS and just make a second one, you know? And, like, it's just dope. Like, if you want to play the first game, go play it. If you don't want to play the first game, then just go watch a Let's Play or something on it. You know, just go figure out, go listen to a story synopsis or whatever. You know, but, like, they took the time and effort and money. Let's just put it into the new game. You know, that's what I would like to see. Like, we don't need ports of jank 3DS games, guys, of dual screen 3DS games, them refiguring everything to try to work. You know, like, we don't need that. We really don't need that. What we need is like new games and remakes. Like, remake it. If you're gonna bring it over, remake it. You know, remake it, make it look nice. Like Link's Awakening, they remade that. Remade it, made it look nice. You know. One random Q&A, Anonymous 420. One random Q&A, man. You missed basically the whole stream. Make sure that you, when you subscribe to the channel, make sure that you guys click the bell notification so you know when we go live. We don't even, to be honest, we don't even need those games ported over. Like, they should remake both of them. Ocarina of Time, and they should remake Majora's Mask. Just remake them, then release them at some point. They should remake both of them. You don't need ports of 3DS games. Just go play them on 3DS. Along with Rise interviews, the dev said that the stories too will offer new player ability to jump to the game without playing the first one, so it's okay if you don't play the original. That's really good. I like that. OJ used to be an NBA. What? OJ, I used to be an NBA FIFA player on the PS4. And I sold it to buy the Switch. No regrets here. Hey, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. Also, the Stories 1 is already in HD and single screen because it was ported to mobile. That's true. You're right about that. It was ported to mobile. But at the same time, like, what are you going to spend your resources doing? Like, you could bring it over, but they're probably just going to spend their resources putting it all on what they're going to do for Monster Hunter Stories 2, which, that game looks phenomenal. So they didn't even want to waste the time. Because, like, yes, it's already on mobile, but you still have to do a lot of optimization for Switch. You know, on the mobile. It's easier than 3DS, but you still have to do optimization. So, like, what's the point? Just put everything you got into the next one, you know? And that's my opinion, at least. Oh, this is not the end of the same combo as the Mario ports? What are you talking about? I wouldn't mind if they brought Double Dash to Switch. But I want a new Mario Kart. They're not gonna bring Double Dash to Switch. They're not gonna. Let's see. If any 3DS games get ported, I think it would be something like Link Between Worlds. Yeah, I don't see any 3DS games being ported. Not a lot at least. There's not many, guys. Like I said, you can pretty much count them on like one or two hands of 3DS ports on Switch. There's not a lot. There's very, very, very few. So we can all hope and wish and pray for them, but I mean, I'm letting you guys know right now, like, don't think they're gonna happen because we're going into the 4th year of the Switch and we've barely gotten any, and almost none from Nintendo. So everyone's saying port this, port that, port this, port that. You can say it all you want to. It's probably not gonna happen. If I were you, I'd just drop it. It's probably not going to be happening, guys. So, but if you guys want to continuously say port this, port that, port that, port this, port that, say it. But you haven't really gotten anything, so good luck. Good luck on getting all the ports that you guys are saying that you guys want. It's probably not going to happen though. So if I were you, I'd just drop it and just say, hey, let's just get some new games or remakes. But hey, whatever. Let's see here. Call me. I like the original LA. What's LA art better than remake? Oh, Link's Awakening. That's just still awesome. Yeah, I mean, I can see why some people might like that, but obviously the remake's much better to play. What about you? It really doesn't matter. I've mainly dated skinny guys. Opposites do attract, I guess. What are you trying to say that you're? What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that you're fat? You're not fat. What do I like? I like it. I kind of like a little bit of everything. My wife is more slim, thick. I wouldn't call her petite, but I've dated bigger girls. I don't like really, really, really thin girls. Like, I'm just not a huge fan of like girls that are like really thin, like girls that like where they're like their butt is smaller than mine, or their butt is smaller than mine. Like, I don't have a huge butt, but it's not super small. And like, I don't like when a girl has like a smaller butt than mine. I just find that weird. I don't know why, but I just find it weird. So that's the thing that I focus on. Just as long as she doesn't have a smaller butt, then you know. Her butt has to be bigger than mine. Alright, take it easy, Shamsa. Thanks for coming out to the stream. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting the stream as much as you do. I appreciate that. Weird how people want ports of 3DS games when it comes to 3D All-Stars. It's considered lazy. I know, dude. I know this is here. Hey. Here we go again! Oh my god, here we go again! They need to port 3DS, and then when you get the 3D, oh, this is lazy. It's not in the best of the widescreen. It's not at for 20 the full price. Like, oh, here we go again. Everyone wants 3DS ports. If they come over, they're not the highest of quality, then you start complaining, you know? Oh my god, here we go again. Here we go again, guys. Here we go again. Hey, good point, Dake. Good point. Good point. Here we go again. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. That is so funny. People ask for ports, but they complain when ports come out. They complain about lack of third-party support. The support complain. That's the base, man. That's the base. Well, folks, this is why stereotypes exist. But here we go again, man. Here we go. The CJ. That's definitely the CJ. Give me all these ports, and then when they come, complain about them. It's not HD enough. It doesn't look good enough. It's not. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You should give me Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask, Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. I want all of those for $40. Remakes. Every single one of them remakes for $40, please. Crash Bandicoot gave me remakes for $40. I want you guys to completely remake all of those Zelda games, put them on one cartridge for $40, and not $1 more. Once I beat a game, I usually don't replay it. I like new games on my console because it's a great option, but not what I want from my video game choices. But there's enough time to replay games, yeah. But that's why. But yo, that's the reason why I said in my video, though. That's the reason why I said it's not what's happening. Like, people can sit there and say stuff online all they want to, but at the end of the day, you know, it's about what consumers are doing. So people sit there and complain about Mario all day, but people are buying it. People think it's good value, you know? People actually think it's good value, you know? So that's the thing, you know? Yo, shout outs to my post on Twitter getting 1,000 likes and 162 retweets. Yo, let's go. If you guys haven't seen my post on Twitter, or if you haven't followed me on Twitter, make sure you follow me. I'll give you guys shout outs. Anybody who follows me on Twitter right now that's not following me, I'll give you guys a shout out. So I made this post on Twitter about, I'm probably going to make a video on it now. It seems like it's popular. So yeah, definitely video incoming. Video incoming. Yeah, see what I'm saying, Charity? You didn't give me a shout out. I did give you a shout out. I said thanks for the comment, Dink. What are you talking about? Make sure you follow me on Twitter, guys. This is why you don't want an all digital future. So this is the reason why. This is the reason why. Look at this. Legend of Zelda, $60 digital. $44.99 on sale right now at Best Buy. Last of Us Part 2, $60 digital. $49.50 physical, which was already discounted from $52.34. More options are better. You want more options. You want more options. You don't want everything to funnel through PSN, because major retailers like Amazon can discount prices better with physical. Yo, Carl Rocco, thank you for the host, man. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. There's just 1 million reasons you don't want all digital. Give me some more reasons so I can, what's all the reasons why we don't want an all digital future, Philip? Give me some more reasons for my video. I know of a lot of reasons, but maybe I missed something. I'm listening. Let's hear it. Did you see that stupid article that says Series X gets hot? Like, do these people know how electronics work? I didn't see the article. Hey, good afternoon, Mr. Carl Rocco. How you doing, man? Welcome. Isn't it morning where you're at, though? I think it's morning where you're at, right? Oh no, I'm not banning Philip. I actually legitimately want him and you guys to tell me what are the disadvantages of digital, of having all digital future, not just digital by itself, but an all digital future. Yes, 11 a.m. It's all good. You compensated for where I live, the California time. I've been to Hawaii twice. So I'm definitely no stranger to Hawaii. I love Hawaii. I always vacation in Hawaii at least a couple times. Every couple years I go to Hawaii for vacation. I went there in 2017. I went there in 2019. So I think I'll be back probably next year. I'll be back in Hawaii next year. I'm taking this year off and then I'll go back next year to Hawaii. I'm working on it. I can only type so fast. It's all good. Just give me... You don't gotta type a lot of reasons, just give me one reason at a time. Or 2 reasons at a time. If y'all talking Nintendo game cards, I buy digital games because game cards sometimes don't work. Game cards always work. If there's ever a time that a game card doesn't work, all you gotta do is take it back to the store and they give you a new one. That's a defective product. But there's never a time that a game card... There's not really high failure rates or really any failure rates of game cards not working. I haven't seen that anywhere. No, the haircut from Hawaii is never coming back. Or the hairstyle. Wait, what part of Hawaii are you in, Carl Rocco? If you don't mind me asking, just what area are you in? Yeah, I don't trust anything from a CNET journalist. I'm good. See how Nintendo was launching officially in Brazil. You think they'd ever look at us African people? Nah, unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, Africa is just too... It's too chaotic with how they do consumer electronics and products. It's just hard, and like shipping would just be another thing, another issue. But maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days. Oahu. Okay. Iwa Beach. Okay, nice, man. Nice. All right, definitely have to come hang out. Oh, I'm not debating Philip. I actually agree with Philip. I actually agree with what he's saying. Seen as trusted technology website around for a long time. Why would you not trust them? Oh man, I don't know. Why don't you, how about this? How about you look up? You look up why I don't think I would trust what a CNET journalist has to say on video games. All good, call. But if you think CNET's super trusted and you can trust what they have to say and everything, feel free. I never said you guys don't have to trust them. Where's your answer at? You said, I'm working on it. I can only type as fast as possible. LOL, read my answer. Where's your answer? I can only type as fast as possible. LOL, read my answer. Where's your answer? Where's your answer, Philip? With games like Gran Turismo, you won't be able to re-download it after the license expires? Really? What Gran Turismo games have already done that? Is there any Gran Turismo games that's happened already, or what? If he deleted his message, I still would have been able to see like message retracted, but I don't see any message from Philip. Hey, but if you guys think that like the Xbox Series X gets too hot or something, all right, we got a Red Ring of Death Volume 2, baby. Let's go. I posted it 3 times. I didn't, dude. From when you said your first comment to your second comment, I see 4 comments or 3 comments from you, and you never it never came up. Games can go poof out of nowhere. Everything needs to be installed, so they can just stop like providing the game. Yeah, so whatever you typed in, Philip, it didn't pop up. It didn't pop up. Whatever you typed, it didn't pop up. All right, this is a lot of Xeno. A lot of Xeno. All right, let's get some different music here. Wait, hold up. Why did Anonymous get timed out? He just got it. Everyone just told him to watch his language. You didn't have to time him out, though. I really posted it 7 times in total, so I don't know why you weren't seeing it. It showed up on my screen. It definitely didn't show up on anybody. Nobody saw it but you, bro. It didn't show up, bro. It didn't show up. But anyway, it's okay. I already have plenty of reasons why digital isn't great. All digital isn't great for us. Digital's fine, but all digital isn't great for consumers. You know? Okay, so we just got some breaking news, guys. Breaking news. On October 7th at 10 a.m., that is tomorrow, there is a live stream presentation featuring 2 segments. We've got one segment that has a deep dive of Pikmin 3 with the new stage with Pikmin 3. And then we have a new stage and gameplay details for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. New stage and gameplay details. Let's go, baby. Streaming time, baby. Tomorrow. It's tomorrow, guys. October 7th, tomorrow. All right, Philip. Philip, okay. I got you, man. 7 p.m. perfect timing. Okay, 7 p.m. perfect timing for you. Nice. We don't really have too much details on Age of Calamity, so I'm happy that they're actually sharing a bit more. There isn't too much, like, we've seen a little, I mean, we've seen some of the gameplay, but we haven't seen a lot of the other people fight and stuff like that, you know? Let's see here. They might just show TGS gameplay, but with English comments. Did Nintendo JP also share the news? No, they said new game. They said new gameplay. So when they say new gameplay, that means new gameplay. That means new details. Treehouse is different from Tokyo Game Show, so that's not the. They're not just gonna slice the same thing over and over. They're not gonna slice what they do from like Tokyo Game Show, because Nintendo's done this before, where they have like a treehouse after Tokyo Game Show or whatever, and it's not the same gameplay. So it's gonna be new. It's not gonna be the same stuff. Or they're gonna show us new details. It might be like the same gameplay demo, but there will be new details shown off or new stuff shown off. So, or they'll show us new areas. So no, it's not gonna be the same as Tokyo Game Show. The Breath of the Wild mechanics is gonna be so cool in a Warriors game. It's gonna be fun to see how they do it. You said that games released previously qualify for Game of the Year. What the heck is that? Games that released previously. What does that mean? No gameplay stream today. No gameplay stream today. I'm gonna work on a video for you guys probably after. Not probably. I'm gonna work on a video. No, I'm good, Elias. I'm good. I'm good. Games that were released in 2019 can't be Game of the Year that were released in 2020. It's just not. It's not happening. I think they either they misunderstood. Give me a second. They misunderstood. They misunderstood what he was saying, but games that were released previously last year will not be Game of the Year this year. This is not happening. Not happening. Can't wait for when his presentation's starting tomorrow. I'll have a post up because I'm gonna go live early, okay guys? So here's the deal. No, here's what we're gonna do. Tomorrow we're gonna do tomorrow we're gonna go live probably like about maybe an hour and a half before. So I'm gonna wake up hella early, which I might not work on a video today, or I might work on a video. Let's see, what's it, 2 o'clock? So if I get the video done by like 5, I'm gonna go to sleep super early. I'm gonna go to sleep by like 8:30. I'm gonna wake up by like 4:30 a.m. Gonna get my run in. Gonna get a big run in, 2-hour run plus extra, plus calisthenics, plus weightlifting. Get my run in, and then I'll have a video already done for you guys. So there'll be a video in the morning. And then, or maybe we should just do the video, or maybe we should just wait and then have the video later. Maybe I should just release the video today. I'll do something. Anyway, I gotta go to sleep early tonight so I can wake up, get my workout in, and then get the stream going. So we'll start the stream early. Get ready for the 3-hour punishment. No, I'm gonna go to sleep early tonight. I promise I'll go to sleep. I swear I'll go to sleep early. No 3-hour punishment. 3-hour punishments only come on Sundays, because those are the only days that I know I can get like the 3-hour workouts done. Like I can't do a 3-hour workout normally. So 3-hour workouts Sundays for the most part. Like I can't do that again during the weekday. Like that's just too much time. But I'll try. The song's in the corner. It's right here. It's right here. The song's right there, bro. Hey, what's up, Christian? Welcome. So yeah. Tomorrow, October 7th, guys. People are still asking what time it is. Tomorrow, October 7th. Hold up, let me show you guys the tweet. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Make sure you hit subscription notifications as well, okay, guys? So this is it. That's the tweet. Nintendo Treehouse Live returns on October 7th at 10 a.m. PT with a live stream presentation featuring 2 segments. Tune in for a Pikmin 3 deep dive and a new stage and gameplay details for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. So we get a new stage and gameplay details for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. So there you go. So that's the reason why it's not going to be the same as Tokyo Game Show, because that's not a new stage. Like where they're at Tokyo Game Show, that was the Hyrule Field or whatever. That's the same stage that they showed in the trailer, so that's not new. So it's gonna be new. This thumbnail though, looks like I made this thumbnail though, but I feel I like, it's just nice and clean, nice, clean and easy, nice, clean and easy. I like it. I like it. So if I'll be quiet, if I were you, OJ's good at roasting people and just, oh, you're acting like an old man, need to keep everything regular. What are you talking about, bro? How am I acting like an old man? You're acting like somebody that has a blank avatar. How am I? What made me say that I'm acting like an old man? What did I say? So what? Because I like to go to sleep early? That's smart, bro. If you young, I wouldn't be staying up late. If you're young, you should be going to sleep early too. When you're in your 20s, when you're in your teens or your 20s, you guys should all be going to sleep early and waking up early. You get more exercise in, get some more time, you get more of your day, you feel more energized, you have time to eat breakfast, you have time to do everything that you need to do. That's not an old man. That's a smart person. I wish I could go back and tell myself to go to sleep earlier and to do things earlier and to wake up early. You know how much better grade? I would have been a 4.0 student. I would have gotten into Yale or Harvard. I would have played for like the Harvard football team. If I wasn't freaking always going to sleep late and worrying about video games more so than my freaking grades. Man. Would it kill you to do running after the stream? It wouldn't kill me, but I'd rather just get it done in the morning before. It's more convenient for me to get everything done beforehand, so I don't have to worry about, hey guys, I'm gonna stop streaming so I have to go run, or hey, I gotta, I like to work after. So it's not just the stream that I do for you guys, but I also edit for other people too. So if I have business that I got to take care of, or if I've got to do like emails, I got to set up presentations, got like all this stuff that I set up, you guys just see the surface part, but you guys don't see all the behind the scenes stuff that I do after the stream is done. You guys don't see all the maintenance stuff that I do. You guys don't see all the tinkering that I do, all the other things that I do to maintain the stream, maintain the channel, maintain what I'm doing for videos, equipment, stuff like that. Those are all the things that I do afterwards. So I'd rather not have to sit there and like, instead of sleeping all day and then run after I'm done with the stream, just get everything done beforehand, then I can completely focus on work for the rest of the day. It's much better that way. Early workouts feel a lot better. I just feel better too. That's something that I noticed. Early workouts, when you get them done, you don't have things on your mind. You're not thinking about, okay, I got to do this and that. You're just like, hey, let me get my workout done. Then bam, I can focus on work, you know? And it's not that it wouldn't kill me to not do it one day, but it's like, you know, your boy's trying to get back into that My Hero shape. You know, that young All Might shape, bruh. You can't be taking extra days off when you're trying to look like young All Might, you know? You can't do that. You've got to be vigilant. That's what, and see, that's the funny thing that John had a post. I want to read what John said on Twitter from Spawnwave. Here's what John said. John said on Twitter, he said, a lot of people message me for workout advice, and I'm not the one to give it for most people since my straightforward talk is considered, quote, very mean by some. Work out hard, hit the calorie goal you set, and if someone tells you rude advice, don't get mad, get motivated. You see what I'm talking about? If that's the type of advice that people don't want, because look at what you're saying. Oh, well, would it hurt you to not work out one day? No. You've got to work out every single day. You should take one day off. You should exercise every single day. When you get to a certain level, you should be exercising every single day, or at least five days out of the week. You've got to be vigilant. If you actually want to see real results, you can't be sitting here and not doing your workouts, you know? Research has shown our bodies naturally want to sleep when the sun goes down and wake up when it comes early. Yeah, my body wakes up in the morning anyway. You know, I wake up in the mornings anyway. Even if I get sleep or I don't get sleep, my body still wakes up in the morning. So, exactly. Push yourself. Do it every day. 5 days is better. 2 days of rest are recommended, in my opinion. Well, I don't care what you say in your opinion. In my opinion, I work out 6 days out of the week. You push your body more than what it can do. So for other people, 3 days might be recommended. For other people, 2 days might be recommended as you start out. But for me, it's 6 days. You push your body to the limits it's not going to be pushed before, and then you give yourself a day off. I worked out 7 days out of the week. I worked out Tuesday through Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I worked out 7 days. I took today off. So I did 7 days out of the week. So for everybody, it's going to be different. Everybody's going to have different goals, different what they do. For some people, me and John, we work out 6 days out of the week. That extra day is going to show up in the result. That extra day is going to be that extra pound that you lose, or extra 2 pounds that you lose in the month, because you times that times 4. You times that times, let's say you burn 700 calories times 4. How many calories is that, guys? It's 2,800 calories. Damn, Daniel. 2,800 extra calories if you burn 700 in that day. 2,800 extra calories that you burned in a month from putting in that extra day. That can go a long way. That's extra reps. How many extra reps? I do about 120 arm reps a day, or push-ups. Plus push-ups, I do 225. So what is that? So let's just say 225 times 4. That's 20, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9. That's 900. That's nearly 1,000 extra push-ups a month. 900 extra push-ups a month. Damn, Daniel, that's a lot of extra work. That's a lot of extra results. So that extra day, for me, is very vital and key. But for other people, take 2 days off. Take 3 days off. I don't care. But for me, 6 days. John works out. You don't follow John on Twitter, do you? Yeah, you must not follow John on Twitter. It's buff. You don't. My man works out. You don't think that my man works out? Not on Twitter? He posted that on Twitter. Okay. Yeah, he works out. My man works out a lot. Works out a lot. Like I said, he works out 6 days. And like calories intake, all that stuff's very important. Very important for you, for all you exercising peeps. Let's see. Are you sure you will win in real life Smash in the Spawncast? What, a fight? Yeah. Because your muscles don't dictate who wins in a fight. But like I said, it's not because I think I can beat up everybody. It's because I'm a multi-martial artist. I know mixed martial arts. I know a little bit of wrestling. I know kickboxing. And I know kung fu. So I'd be very impressed if anybody on the Spawncast could really, like, truly, like, knock me out or beat me up. Now, I'm not saying that it couldn't happen. I just have extreme confidence in myself as a former martial artist, as a former, like, somebody that literally trained discipline. 10 years of kickboxing, 3 years of kung fu, about a year of mixed martial arts with wrestling mixed in there. You know? Morning. So it has nothing to do with muscles or anything like that, or nothing to do with anything with that. It's about just more confidence in myself as a martial artist. No hate or anything towards anybody else. I'm pretty sure everybody can fight just well, but it's just confidence in myself. My day's going good, Tommy. How you doing, man? Okay, Mr. P.O., that's not fair. Me and you fighting is not fair because you weigh way more than I do. How about you lose? How about you keep doing your cardio and you lose freaking get down to about 210 and I will fight you for fun. That's not fair. You kick my butt because you're too big, dude. You can just pick me up and throw me. Like, that's not fair. The weight advantage is something that I will admit to. Mr. P.O. could probably beat me up, but that's because he's just so much bigger than me. If I hit him, he's gonna absorb some blows because he lifts, so he's tough. So even if I hit him hard, it's not gonna knock him out, and he's gonna grab me. And when he grabs me, it's over because he weighs more. He weighs so much more than me, and he's gonna slam me down to the ground, and I'm not gonna be able to get up. So that's different. Mr. P.O. will definitely beat me up, but I'd go down fighting though. I'd go down fighting, but Mr. P.O. would definitely beat me up. You weigh too much. You gotta lose. Get down to my weight class. Let's see here. Yo, Juice Man Bob with the JoJo boys. This is open weight class? Hell no, I'm out. Open weight class, dude? That's not fair. That's not fair. I'm just gonna get body slammed, dude. Juice Man Bomb for $20 says, I got a Dreamcast guy beating OJ's body. LOL. Got a Dreamcast guy knocking me out, dude. Man, you never know, dude. You never know. Those are the biggest upsets in Spawncast history. Dreamcast guy just comes up with like freaking spinning video game jutsu roundhouse and just knocks me out, man. He's been playing Shenmue a lot. He just practices one of those Shenmue moves and just knocks me out, dude. Just knocks me out. fighting is more technique than it is strength in my... The thing about fighting, guys, is that fighting is a lot about technique and everything, but the problem is weight. Weight is a big, if you want to get serious for real quick. Weight is yes, Mr. P.O. is 6'4". Weight is a big problem because somebody can have horrible technique, can be really bad, but if they're big and they weigh more than you, you're gonna get slammed and they're gonna put their body weight on you and you're not gonna be able to get up. And that's the reason why MMA, it's weight classes, right? And like, they don't want you to be a pound above the weight. They're very, very strict on weight, even if it's a pound or two, because that gives that person the advantage by being heavier than the other person. Yes, strength, technique, there's other things that matter, but when it comes to fighting somebody, weight is very, very important. So it's very hard for somebody that weighs 100 pounds less than somebody else to beat them in a fight, even if that person is more skilled. The person that weighs more can grab you and can slam you down on the ground and then put their body weight on you. And it's going to be tough for you to get out of that. You're going to have to figure out some type of technique to get them and make them submit, but that's hard because they're bigger than you, you know? So it'd be very tough to fight somebody that's strong, that has strength, that can take hits in a fight. So that's why I said I get my butt kicked by Mr. P.O. because he's 300 pounds and or high 270s, or he's 300 pounds and he's 6'4". It's going to be very difficult for me to, you know, the reach is going to be a problem. He has longer arms than me because he's bigger than me. So he's going to grab me and he's going to slam me to the ground and I'm not going to be able to get up, you know? So that no matter how much good technique that I have, you know? So that's the problem, which I fought people that weigh heavier than me. And that's what's happened to me sometimes. I make some punches, I get some good hits, and I hit them, and I've even knocked the tooth out one time. But he grabbed me, and he slammed me during the ground during football practice. He grabbed me, and he slammed me, and I couldn't get up, and he just started elbowing me, and I'm just like this because he's so much bigger than me. But I did get a good shot, and I knocked his tooth out, but he just absorbed the hit, you know, because he's big. He just absorbed the hit and grabbed me and slammed me to the ground, you know? Chase Tenney with the $5 says, can you play anything Van Halen, the greatest? No, I can't play anything Van Halen, but rip to Van Halen. Yeah, I did hear about that, but rip to Van Halen. But no, I can't play anything from him because it's that's an instant copyright strike. Instant copyright strike. I do boxing sometimes. I did wrestling and karate when I was younger. Yeah, so that'd be a difficult fight. That'd be a very difficult fight. Chase Teddy, thank you for the 5, man. I appreciate that. I guarantee you, Philip, that I guarantee you that you would get your butt kicked by multiple people. Like, you said that you're like 190 pounds, 160. Big guys that half of know what they're doing would kick your butt, dude. It wouldn't even be close. It wouldn't. I'm not even because it's just factual. That's why there's weight classes. That's why you don't fight people in weight classes above your weight, because it's unfair. Big guys will just grab you, they'll slam you down to the ground, and that'll be that. I highly doubt you fought anybody competent that weighs a lot more than you do. Now, not saying like let's say if it's like 20 pounds, yeah, you can deal with that. 30 pounds, maybe. But if it's like 100 pounds more than how much you weigh, if somebody's like 170 and then the other person's like 275, if the other person's any somewhat confident, he's gonna grab you, he's gonna take a couple hits, he's gonna grab you, he's gonna slam you down to the ground, and you're not gonna be able to get up because his strength plus his body weight is going to cause problems for you unless you're way stronger than him physically and you can like pick him up and get him off of you, which, like I said, then you're fighting a scrub. You know, if somebody is 275 pounds and they're not just as strong as you or stronger, then they're a scrub. Then you're fighting a cupcake. Let's see, weight is an advantage, but you can counter that with skill and knowledge. Yeah, but like I said, guys, you're not going to beat a lot of people that are much heavier than you. You're not. But hey, if you guys think that you guys can beat up big guys that way bigger than you, have at it. Have fun. Go join it. Go join a martial arts ring and go challenge the heavyweights. If you guys think that you're so bad and you guys can take on big guys and not get knocked out, go join one of your MMA. Go join one of your gyms, or go box somebody that's 200 something pounds and see how you do. Go fight Wilder. Wilder's like what, 6'4", 270 or something like that. Go fight the heavyweights if you guys think that you're so big and bad. Go out in the streets, say, hey, I can beat up big guys. Go to a football player. Say, hey, man, I want to fight you. See what happens. See if you don't get destroyed. But, hey, it's up to you guys. If you think you can take hits from big guys and not get beat up, go do it. Go make money. Go make money beat a boxer. Go make money fighting big guys, because people will pay money to see a 100-something pound guy fight a 250 pounder or a 270 pounder in mixed martial arts. People will pay for that. So if you think that you're good enough to go take on guys that big, go do it and make some money while you're at it, since you can fight so well. There's videos of smaller guys dominating online. It's not that rare. What videos of frauds? Of weak big guys? Videos online? All right. Anybody who weighs way more than their opponent and they still lose is a scrub. Is a scrub. An absolute scrub. In a mixed martial arts fight. Royce Gracie. I know about the Gracies. They're from my area. And that's just him. We're talking about what happens normally. You guys like to sit there and point out one obscure or a couple different obscure different types of things compared to all the times that you've seen big people absolutely slam little guys destroy little guys over and over, which is what happens most of the time if you're fighting somebody way bigger than you. But hey, like I said, y'all will sit here despite that. A lot of y'all, no matter what happens, no matter what I say, I can be the mixed martial arts expert. Y'all will sit here and disagree with pretty much anything. I know health and fitness. Y'all will sit here and disagree with everything. So when it comes to stuff, so y'all will always disagree no matter what. Y'all will disagree, even if it's like literally body weight and factual that somebody, two people of equal or greater strength, and one person has a body weight advantage over the other person. The person with the body weight advantage is going to be able to smother that person. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's literally factual that will happen. But hey, there's online videos. Oh, I've seen some people do it. Oh, what about the Gracies? Okay, I get it. I know. There's so many videos of little guys just absolutely destroying people 300 pounds more than them. I've seen the videos online, guys. But oh, by the way, there's weight classes in MMA, right? They do weight classes, but there's no advantage. There's no advantage to weight. It's all about technique and skill. But oh, there's weight classes. And they make sure that you're not a pound over that weight, by the way. You've got to be exactly at that weight. But no. Trust me, though. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Weight doesn't matter. It's all about technique. So then why even worry about weight classes? Why should the people even worry? Why is there always arguments about if somebody made weight, they didn't make weight? Why does it even matter? This should just be everybody just fight everybody. Who cares, right? Anybody can beat anybody. It's all about the skill and technique. So we should just have 150 pounders fighting 300 pounders. We should have John Bones Jones and those guys 6'4" fighting featherweights, right? Guys that are 5'5", 130 pounds or 140 pounds. That's totally fair. It's totally fair because the little guy can just work really hard and be more skilled than the guy that weighs 50 to 60 pounds more than him, right? That's all that matters. So the little guy should just be able to fight anybody. Since it's all about skill. It's all about skill and technique. It doesn't matter. We've seen online videos of little guys destroying big guys. So why even have weight classes? It doesn't matter. Why even care about weight classes, guys? It doesn't matter at all. Yo, Tommy Rankin with the $3 says, can you pick a track from Chrono Cross? That's fire, please. Thank you. Absolutely. I got you, man. I got you. Chrono Cross. We gotta move. This one is just starting. This person's starting to copy or copyright claim that song. Time Scar. So I mean to see it with Goku versus Nappa. The power level, Goku versus Nappa. That's true. We got Goku versus Nappa on there. I'm not assuming everyone's the same. I'm saying what the normal thing of what usually happens. You're saying the odd outball, sometimes a small guy. But yeah, a small guy might have been able to punch a big guy and knock him out. But on general, there is a reason why there is weight classes, because bigger people decisively have an advantage with their weights. That's the reason why. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Honestly, there's no ifs, ands. It's like saying, oh yeah, in NFL, yeah, sometimes, yeah, the little guy can sometimes run over a big guy. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, sometimes I've been small and I ran over a big guy before. But on average, the best big guys are going to crush most of the little guys in the NFL. They're going to crush them. Aaron Donald, the defensive linemen that are the best in the NFL, back when Reggie White was playing, Lawrence Taylor, all those guys, they're bigger and they're going to crush most of the little guys if they hit them because they're bigger. You know, plain and simple. It's not saying that it's decisive no matter what. I'm saying that there's weight classes in MMA for a reason. But if you guys want to continue to be stupid and talk about all this other stuff, especially this Saiyan League, you know, especially you out here saying all sorts of weird stuff, but hey, it's all good. Miss Click would destroy you in the octagon. Exactly, she'd body me. Like I said, Grace, I already know the Gracies are from my area. I already know about them. Y'all being weird, like I said, but like I said, y'all being weird. I don't care. Y'all can say whatever the hell you want to about martial arts. Y'all think you guys know more than me, but you don't. So whatever. Y'all don't. I've seen enough big guys fight against smaller people in mixed martial arts to know that there's a clear, decisive advantage for bigger people to have more weight than smaller guys in mixed martial arts. That's factual. I don't care what any of you guys say. I know about martial arts. I've been doing martial arts for a long time. I've seen it enough. Are there some exceptions? Yes, there are some exceptions. But no, the advantage definitely goes to people that weigh more. Plain and point blank. And there's nothing that you guys can tell me, whoever you guys are going to tell me about, whoever, the Gracies. The Gracies are from my area. They're from the Central Valley, okay? So I already know about them, and I've already seen what they do. But on average, most of the time, there's weight classes for a reason. Bigger people have an advantage over smaller people, period. No matter online fights or whatever you guys can do, can say that they can teach me any otherwise, okay? I know martial arts. I've been in enough rings. I've seen enough to know that that is fact. That is factual, and there's a clear reason why featherweights don't fight people bigger than them. Okay, has nothing to do with skill, nothing to do with skill. Because otherwise, featherweights would fight heavyweights. Because there's a lot of featherweights that are 15 times more skilled than heavyweights. Okay, there's a ton of featherweights that know so many disciplines of martial arts that can do everything, but they would get knocked out by Michael Bisping, right? Michael Bisping, who's an MMA fighter, he has no discipline, but he was a heavyweight, and he'd knock out that featherweight in an instant. Okay, so he's just bigger than them, and they can know all the disciplines that they want to know. So, whatever. Let's see, people think it's WWE when it's Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero, face Brock Lesnar or Undertaker. I know. Or it's like, what was it? Shawn Michaels versus Scott Hall. Scott Hall's like 6'7", like 300 pounds. Shawn Michaels is like 6 foot, 6'1" on his best day, like 205 pounds. 205, maybe 210. That's different. Football, you're running at a speed compared to somebody that's trying to tackle you. MMA, you're right there at them. You're not running at a speed and hitting people. They think the Three Ninjas movie are real. They do, man. They really do think that Three Ninjas movies are real. You never seen how people get when somebody comes in overweight. Even if it's like 1 pound, they be looking at them like, bro, you didn't come in weight, why aren't you at weight, bro? I'm doing some research on getting a CDL, and I was wondering what your thoughts on prices are, if they fair. CDL? What's a CDL? Brock Lesnar basically won UFC due to his size. Brock Lesnar, the only formal I mean, he can box a little bit, but he was really a wrestler, you know? Wrestling. People think it's anime. Oh yeah, definitely people think it's anime. Like the little guy just like this, and he just goes like, it's like Killua. Remember when Killua fought against that one guy that was like a mass murderer, and like he ripped out his heart in like half a second? Like Killua was like a little kid. They think it's like people running, like these little guys running around like Killua or something like that. Like they can just sit there and body people, you know, like that. Commercial driver's license. Commercial driver's license. Oh, like a semi-trucker? Yeah, absolutely. They pay really well, dude. Heck yeah, man. Think of John Cena versus the Big Show. I think of the little guys who looking like Killua. He's so skilled. I'm not really big into, like, I never really listened to Eddie Van Halen's music. I just heard about him a lot, and I mean I've heard some of his tracks, but yeah, it's very unfortunate. Rip to Eddie Van Halen, but I was never a huge fan. I'll be honest. I was never a huge fan. But I think there was a what was that show? The Powerpuff Girls? Wasn't there like there was like a cartoon that spoofed Eddie Van Halen from the Powerpuff, like a spin-off? It was like a guy. It was like a guy. The cartoon that was like Eddie. What was it? They like it was like. What was the name of this show? So it should be allowed to fight heavier person since anyone is disadvantaged. It should never understood that. Yeah, you don't understand it, Philip, because you don't know martial arts. The Justice Friends. Yes, the Justice Friends from Dexter's Lab. I love that show. They had that. This guy was like a spoof of Eddie Van Halen, wasn't he? It was like Captain America, the Hulk, the Justice Friends. Yes, this show. I love this show. And like, this was supposed to be like Eddie Van Halen, like a spoof of him. Like the Justice Friends. This guy right here. That was like Captain America. That was like Black Panther, but White Panther instead. Then like the monkey. Yeah. I loved, dude. This was like it was like a little short. I actually really like this. I like this a lot. I like this guy because like he had like a guitar, and he would be like, "Yeah, dudes," and he would like play the guitar and like beat up people that way. Yeah, they appeared in Dexter's Lab. That's what I remembered it. I remembered it from that. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, he used to fly on his guitar right here. That was cool. I mean, people lighter should have every right to fight against fight heavier people. No, they shouldn't. Tommy Riker says, "Wow, I haven't seen this for a long time. I remember watching." Yeah. We're not talking about guns, Anonymous. We're talking about martial arts, fighting, fisticuffs. We're not talking about guns. We're not talking about self-defense. That's stupid. Well, I haven't seen this for. Okay, I already read that. What's up, Akasheo? All right. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna go and end it right here, okay? So I want to thank everybody who came out to the stream. Shout out to all the people who supported, man. Shout out to Juice Man. Vaughn, thank you for the 20, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to everybody who came out to the stream, man. We went for about 3 hours. Actually, 3 hours and 10. So we went for full 3 hours. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before you guys go, we do have a brand new video that's up on the channel. Oh, okay, so Eddie Van Halen was not the blonde. Okay, maybe David Lee Roth, the lead singer. Oh, so they weren't spoofing Eddie Van Halen. Maybe it was both. I don't know. I thought they were spoofing him, but I guess they weren't. Either way, I was wrong on that, but whatever. But no, shout out to the rip though to Eddie Van Halen. But I can't sit here and act like I was a huge fan of his, because I really wasn't, because I didn't really know much of his music. I didn't listen, so I'm not gonna act like I was, to be honest. All right, so check out my latest video, guys, if you haven't already done so. It's right here for you guys, okay? Talk about the Xbox and Nintendo partnership relationship, so make sure you guys check that out if you haven't already done so, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. We'll see you guys back tomorrow, bright and early, somewhat. I'll be live like about an hour or so before the stream, like 9 o'clock Eastern, or 9 o'clock Pacific time. That's 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern for the Nintendo. Is it 12? Yeah, the Nintendo presentation. Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I'll be live early. The show starts at 10 a.m., but I'll be live about an hour early, okay? 10 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, so that's 1, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern, but I will be live early, okay? Yeah, like I said, I've listened to Michael Jackson's Beat It, so there you go. I've listened to Eddie Van Halen. There you go. I knew I've listened to some of his music before. I just, like I said, I wasn't a huge fan of him myself. But Rip, though, for real, shout outs Rip. You know, condolences to the fam and everything like that. It's always tough. It's always tough. And yes, you missed the Monster Hunter talk. You're like 3 hours late, Bluntsy. Or Bluntsy. You're like, make sure you hit notifications. Follow me on Twitter. And hit notifications so you know when I go live, alright? Okay, guys, but you can rewind the stream. Alright, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And we will see you guys for the next one. Peace.